Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream with me, Forte7, and more Final Fantasy 14. Happy Valentine's Day! I did a stupid thing, in that I did a thing for Valentine's Day, because it's Valentine's Day and I had nothing better to do. We're back with Final Fantasy 14. I know it's been a while. Before we get back into the greater good, which is our next main scenario quest, we're going to be doing the Valentine's Day holiday event that is here in Gridania. I really like the music for this. Hi, Brian. Thank you. Yes, I don't know if you guys can actually tell. I bought makeup for this stream. Before we get too far in, though, today, besides being Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2022, it's also Ferris Wheel Day. I don't like Ferris wheels, because I don't like heights. And at Disney, I'm sure there's other places like this too, they have a Ferris wheel at Disney in California, right? Where you have stationary carts, but then you have ones that go along a track as it spins. And I'm like, I don't know why you would want to do that, because that sounds terrifying, to have it move like that while you're already moving, and it sways back and forth every time it like swings down. Oh, hello, Suit Maya. I only discovered your streams today. I already watched your art. Well, welcome. We're not doing art today, unfortunately. Today is Final Fantasy 14 Day. Art streams are on Sunday, though, if you are interested. But yeah, let's see what the holiday event is about. Everybody is here. Lisette di Valentone? Valentie? I don't know. Has her mitts full this Valentine's Day. Valentinos? Valentine? How do you say this? That's a fun outfit. Oh, she does have mitts. You know, it'd be easier to do things if you weren't wearing mitts. 'Tis the season of adore and affection, and romance is thick upon the air. I, Lisette of House Valentone, I don't know how to say this. Tione? Valentione? Valentione? How do you say this? Entreat you, dearest one, to breathe deep and take love's richness, its cloying, rosy radiance, into your bosom. Alas, every rose has its thorns, and even this fairest of seasons is not without its trials. Indeed, trouble's afoot, and it threatens the hearts of all in this realm. Why did my headset beep? I don't know why it beeped. A fellow of ours, a Moogle well-versed in the myriad matters of the heart, has found himself in quite the quagmire. The sweet thing of which we speak goes by the name of Kupka Cup. Ooh. Moogle names. And is an emissary of pinned passions and all such billets fucking French. How do you say this? I'm just gonna say this as Valentine's Day, because I can't do this word. Valentine's Day is a joyous occasion, but not always for those who so acquit themselves as post-Moogles of the realm. Kupka Cup has his poor paws full of delivering heartwarming missives far and wide, hither and thither. Though he would never admit it, I fear he's at his wit's end. I understand that. But you, benevolent adventurer that you are, can provide precisely what our astute herald requires oh so desperately. Ooh, this lady is wordy. Pray lend Kupka Cup your talents and retrieve him from the edge, whereupon his wits now teeter so precariously. Okay. This one. I have a Moogle staff, I'm kind of obligated. Oh, hello. Why is your head so small? Like, compared to everyone else's, why is their head so tiny? It doesn't seem the right size for the rest of their... Look at how big their hands are compared to their head! What? Marvelous, you are a hero through and through. Kupka Cup will be so relieved. I shall fetch them at once. Okay. Bye. Oh. Hey, Warlock. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, just so you guys know, so my mom bought me flowers. I got this balloon. My cat hates it because it's big and it's floaty. I bought myself chocolates because I'm worth it. They're from me. I don't know. It's reversed. It's from me to me. Cause sorry, I can't share with you guys. I'm afraid. So I'm going to eat them in front of you. Got this nice Dove chocolate tin. I also got a bag of just Dove chocolate hearts because I like Dove chocolate, and then I got some Reese's heart pieces because those are yummy. Why yours is a face I know well, no introduction necessary. Friends, for so renowned you are that I feel I have known you all my life. My post-Moogle compatriots speak of your daring do almost nightly, Kupo. How they will bristle into puffballs when I tell them we are acquainted. I have one of your kind statuesquely placed upon my staff, but yes, sir. Oh, his puffball. Oh, it's a little heart. Oh, bless. Oh, look at it. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, I wish he was wearing like a little vest or something. That'd be cute too. Anyway. Now then, I hear from Astrid that you would help me in my hour of need, for which I am most grateful. However, it is not the work itself that vexes me, but rather a colleague of mine, a clueless courier newly inducted into our vocation. Every Valentine's Day, we emissaries are overtaxed, and this season has proven no exception. I had hoped to nip this issue in the bud by petitioning the deputy post-Moogle for a helping paw or two. He obliged, but has sent someone altogether worthless, an undiscipled trio. Trio? What is this word? What is this word? What is this word? Is it trio? Tyro. Let's learn words. It's Tyro. Tyro. Beginner or novice. Okay, that's a fun word. To make matters worse, that daft thing is painfully ignorant in the ways of the heart. You should hear the way she speaks to the clientele. What an ugly gift! Love must be blind, and such nonsense. Left to her own devices, I fear she will ruin Valentine's Day, Kupo. Give the girl the axe, you cry. The impulse is very much with me, I assure you, but I can't rightly turn away the very assistance for which I begged. I would come across as the most wretched ingrate to ever have wings, yet I haven't the time to train her, let alone the patience. Fret not, our harried herald. Oh, goodness. Can you stop with the... No, you can't. I think that's just your thing. You are right to have sought our help, for I have come upon the cleverest of solutions to your predicament. We shall enlist the help of our doubtly adventurer in House Valentine's... Valentone's... I don't fucking know. Very own Astrid to accompany said callous courier. Okay. You cannot be surprised at my suggestion. 'Tis a most natural fit. Ferdinand, so skilled in so many subjects, will teach your assistant the delicate art of the post, while Astrid shall instruct the Moogle in the ways of adore and adoration. There, a splendid plan if I do say so myself. Okay, pat yourself in your back some more. Are you both sure you are up for the task? Isn't it too great a bother? I'm already in the quest line, my guy. And I have no way of saying no. Oh, M&M's. What kind of M&M's, Brian? We had 4 kinds of Hershey Kisses at work. Regular, white, dark. Oh, see, they had some lava cake ones at the store. I think I've had them before. It's either that or there's the brownie ones. What a seasonable relief indeed, Kupo. I shall bring her to you at once, for there is not a moment to lose. Okay. The little heart, though, is adorable. I need something sharp to open the switch. Peanut M&Ms. May I introduce to you my fledgling... Oh, sorry, that's probably loud. My bad. I need to remember that I've bumped up a lot of the sound, so you probably hear certain things a lot louder than I really want you guys to. Wow, what a waste of packaging. Do you like how much of this packaging that is just plastic? I'm not surprised. I shouldn't be surprised, but goodness. May I introduce to you my fledgling post-moodle charge, Pokti Pico. Oh boy. And her local chocobo. Oh dear, this is rather awkward. I confess your friend's name has slipped my mind, Kupo. Adorable? Look at this chocobo in his little outfit. Salutations one and all. As for my chocobo, his name can't have slipped your mind, because he hasn't had one. Because he hasn't one. I refer to him simply as my partner dear, or when I'm feeling particularly silly, Bird. You know, I can't argue. Many an acquaintance of mine has attempted to provide him a name or two, but none of them ever stick, or should I say I always forget them. In any case, you may call him whatever you like. It makes no difference, least of all to him. Oh, look at him. He has a hat and this little ascot. Oh, I love him. Yes, well, be that as it may, I have tasked Pukki Pico with 3 deliveries, all of which I'd ask you to join her on. Okay. These 2 are to accompany me? Very well. Who am I to turn away whoever you are? Our first stop is the Carpenter's Guild. Bird and I shall await you there. It's not even a capital B. It's just Bird. I love the peanut butter and regular one. Oh, I haven't had, like... Well, I think I'm thinking of Reese's Pieces. Do they make they brought back Reese's Pieces, right? Those are still a thing. There was a point where those didn't exist. Right? I'm pretty sure they... Carpenter's Guild. I'm not walking there. I'm gonna teleport. Do they, like, rotate where the... No... Well, I don't know. Do they rotate, like, what area the events are in? Or something? Because, like... I guess I've only done a couple, but... I feel like I keep coming back to Gridania. The last one I remember doing that wasn't in Gridania was last year. For the polar bear, and that was in La Nocia, or however you say it, right? I guess that bird is the word. It is. Look at this. Look at him. Oh, his little saddle has like a little section for Valentines and flowers, and he has little saddle bags. Oh, look at the little chocobo waistcoat. Oh, it's great. Chocobo mouths go really far back. Oh, look at that. Look how far back that goes, because that's going into his mouth. That's what the... Was it the bridle? What was that? What's that part of a horse? What are those called? I don't know horse things. So I should stop acting like I know horse things. The named holiday events are usually in Gridania, the summer ones in Costa del Sol. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, the recipient is out on an errand or some such. A pity. As for the parcel, well, since no one is available to take it, I say we just leave it any old place. There are other assignments to be getting on with after all. No, you're a terrible male person. Male Moogle. I say, now hold there a moment. I am no post Moogle, granted, but merely abandoning a package like this before a door seems a touch disrespectful, does it not? What we have here is a gift, an item crafted with love and care. It deserves to be treated as such. Who is this from, exactly? A young woman, if memory serves, daughter to the man meant to receive this. Oh yes, and there is something about her training at the Culinarians Guild, I think. My memory is hazy. We wouldn't want anyone to steal the parcel. Let's make it in person. You make an interesting point. The man is out on an errand, yes, and since he is with the Carpenter's Guild, it stands to reason he is out collecting lumber, and from the Botanist Guild, like as not. We shall start our search there for Valentine's Day. For a Valentine's Day gift must be delivered straight into the recipient's hands. Okay. They're gonna have me just run to and fro all across fucking Gridania. I'm not... I guess that's better than having to do a mini dungeon, I suppose. I can get the story stuff. Heavenstrom is usually in Limsa. The anniversary of the calamity commemorating 5 years is in Uldo. Yeah, I saw that one. I did that one. I didn't know it was like the more mainstream holiday events were here, because I did the Christmas one. We did the the belated Halloween one a few weeks ago out here. You're right, it's a bridle. The bit is the piece that goes into the horse's mouth. Okay. I'm not the best again with horse barding? Is it barding? I think it's called barding for the chocobos. Right? Is that what it's called? I don't know. I wasn't into horses. Loitering carpenter. A delivery for you, sir. You weren't at the guild when we came calling, so we took the liberty of tracking you down. Alright, give it here then. Oh, what's all this? Valentine's Day chocolate. Now this is a surprise. Chocolate. I do like chocolate. Yeah. Oh, I have to read. My daughter is an apprentice in the Culinarians Guild, you see. I've heard she'd been selected to make the chocolates for the festivities this year, but I certainly didn't expect to receive any myself. And how wonderful that you did. It's not every day one's daughter is accorded the honor of crafting such a beloved confectionery. She must be quite the culinarian. Am I saying that word right? Home. Mouth in my ham. Oh, these are very soft. Oh, I guess these are truffles. Okay. Ooh. The other ones are just solid milk chocolate dough parts. Ooh, these are truffles. These are... Oh, those are quite good. Yummy. I grew up around horses and I had to Google it, so don't worry. They're both horses and horse birds. Fair enough. Fair enough. I never played far into this MMO, but I did play the, Black Mage. See, I haven't played that far into this MMO either. We're still in the first... in base game, and that's why we've been doing it on stream, because I haven't been able to find a lot of time outside of stream to focus on main story quests. That she is. My pride and joy, that girl. What a pleasant surprise this package was. Certainly made my day. I can't thank you enough for bringing it all the way out here. All the way out to me like you have. I'll never forget this kindness. Oh. I'm not used to wearing lipstick. I'm gonna get it all over my water bottle. I don't have a fancy glass to drink out of. I don't drink wine or anything, so we're doing water. Because we are... I didn't have the wherewithal to get like a sparkling apple juice or, I don't know, chocolate milk to put in a wine glass like the weirdo I am. And you grew up around horses, Brian. Goodness, seems like a bit of an overreaction to being handed some food, doesn't it? We appreciated that we delivered it with care. That's what savvy post-moogles called customer satisfaction, Kupo. I'll do the first one. Agreed, there is a lesson to be learned here, Putki. Joy is not meant to be kept to oneself. It is a feeling that yearns to be shared. And we played a part in bringing him happiness, so it is little wonder that he wished to share his felicity with us. So joy is meant to be shared. Well, when you put it that way, I suppose that's not so foreign a concept. When something makes me smile or laugh, I do tend to talk my companion's ear off about it, and I'm often made the happier for it. It just says bird. It just says bird. Oh, that tickles me pink. But enough about that. Time is wasting. Best be off on our next delivery. The recipient waits at the Whistling Miller, by the looks of it. I don't know where the Whistling Miller is off the top of my head. Well, this person has very... Oh. Or over there. Okay. Also, you may notice that I have a different free company tag now. I have disbanded Frontal Cone. I'm sorry if you had wanted to join Frontal Cone, but I'm pretty sure most of you aren't actually in Sargatanis. But the friends I made it for do not play Final Fantasy XIV. They got bored because no one else is on, so they have moved to Elder Scrolls Online, so there's no point in me keeping it active. Pardon me, but I have a delivery for you, ma'am. For me? Oh, it's from one of my dearest companions, and look what they've sent. Pink seashells. Are they not extraordinary? Look at their vibrancy. And a card. Happy Valentine's Day. How delightful. Shells? Empty ones? You can't even eat those. At least the other fellow received chocolate. Keith, that is abominably rude. You must forgive our friend here. She is not accustomed to deliveries such as these. There's nothing to forgive, I assure you. I could hardly be upset after receiving a gift like this, and from a loved one I've not seen in quite some time. My friend, you see, is an adventurer in their own right. They enjoy being cryptic, though, and never outright tell me where they have been. Rather, they make me guess by dropping hints in the form of curiosities such as these. What a blessing this parcel is. I was only just wondering how they were faring, and where their journeys had brought them. Thank you, Miss Postmoogle. You have brightened my day. Those itches. Love is a mystery indeed, and a funny one at that. It is my pleasure to tell you, Putki, that love is a many-splendored thing, and we each have our own unique way of expressing it. The friendship between that girl and her adventurer companion is a perfect example. That gift, which appeared merely frippery. What is... This is a fun word. Frippery. Can't hear with the headphones on. It's frippery. Showy or unnecessary ornament in architecture, dress, or language. A tawdry or frivolous thing. Okay, well, I got that. Was a treasure in her eyes. It's important for adventurers to check in with their loved ones. Perhaps her friend... Oh, I guess this one. I'm not gonna play detective. It is often said that no news is good news, but I very much doubt that to be the case for those in your line of work. So you mean to say this was her friend's way of telling that young woman that all is well? That way of assuaging... I know this word. How do you say this word? Assuage? I forgot how words work. Did I not spell this right? Assuage. Google doesn't want it to work for me. Assuaging any worries she might be harboring about their safety? How fascinating. To be sure, were I to be separated from my bird here by expansive seas or vast mountain ranges, I'd like to hear from him from time to time. Perhaps not every day, that would be irksome. But to know that he's in good health would be not altogether disagreeable, I suppose. Bird. My mom loved horses and would take my sister out for horse riding lessons when she was like 5. We would spend time out on this farm, my sister rode, and I just hung out. When I was told, my family moved out of the city into the countryside of Michigan. We got... Oh, okay. There's some places I think around here that offer horseback riding, and I've thought about looking into it. I didn't grow up liking horses, but it's like, I don't know, horseback riding is neat. Anywho, no sense in losing ourselves in thought, not when a parcel sits burning a hole in my satchel. Kupo. Our next delivery takes us to Apollo Falls. Let's away. Is it bad when I normally see the name of that waterfall, I read it as like, what's the name of the mask from Crash Bandicoot? Aku Aku? Apu Apu? One of the two, right? I get weird word, I can't words right now. I'm gonna blame the makeup, because I can feel my lips all the time, and my eyelids are heavy, because eyeshadow sucks. Greetings, sir. I have for you here a parcel from one of Uldah's preeminent art dealers, Kupo. At last, her earrings, they've arrived. Goodness gracious, how stunning they are. This craftsmanship, this meticulous attention to detail. I couldn't have hoped for a better present for my wife. She'll be over the moon to receive them. Her birthday is coming up, you see, and I wanted to ensure her special day is just that. I've even given Koopa Koop's palm a vigorous pat. I hear tell that one's touch is enough to bring a couple happiness for all their years to come. Let us hope so. You did well to bring these all the way out here without a scratch on them, you know. I'd begun to worry that by the time I received them, the poor things would be nothing more than scuffed, dented rocks. You've got a bright future ahead of you in the Postal Service, friend. Thank you. Now this is odd. There's a flutter in my chest. A tickle in my stomach, Kupo. Have I taken ill, or do compliments and words of gratitude always elicit this sort of response? Trust me when I say you are not ill, Putki. That flutter you feel, those ticklish sensations you describe, that is fondness, a form of love indeed, and it was made manifest by that man's appreciation for what you provided. Oh, so this love nonsense. Why, it isn't nonsense at all, is it? It's quite wonderful, actually. I liken it to that feeling when my bird and I settle down for an afternoon nap in the 12's wood, when I tuck myself under his wing and we are warmed by the sunlight breaking through the trees. Bird. Perhaps you haven't mastered the concept entirely, but I do believe we are making strides in the right direction. You certainly seem more attuned to the ways of the heart than when we first made your acquaintance, at any rate. Yeah, it only took like 15 minutes. Now that all 3 parcels have reached the right hands, let us return to the amphitheater. No doubt Koopa Cup is anxious to know how Putki fared. They're probably good. Are they gonna make me do more stuff? Not just run around and deliver three what's-it-macalls-it? MacGuffins. What color were the horses? Do you remember what color the horses were? There they are! Here they are, our agents of affection, our heralds of the heart, returned at last, and not before time, Kupo. Tell me, how went your deliveries? Splendid, each and every one. The recipients were all thrilled to receive their parcels, and I'm pleased to say that Putki Pico learned something along the way. Yes, I do believe I did. Love is, well, it's quite a bit more complicated than I first imagined it to be. There are hidden depths to it, ones I didn't see before. I may not be an expert on the subject yet, but I would like to think my ignorance is not quite as dire as it once was. You're making progress, certainly. I am glad of it. And just so long as you did not offend anyone, I could not ask for more. Anywho, I am indebted to you, Astrid Ferdinand. You have spared at least 3 citizens of the realm from potential cruelty, however unintended it may have been. No, I am not being too harsh. Putki, you have shown... No, I am being too harsh. Putki, you have shown a true, concerted effort to understanding the labyrinthian complexities of the heart. And as a reward, I am inclined to set you another task. Uh-oh. For in truth, your work is not yet finished. Much more is there to be done this Valentine's Day, Kupo. When you have the time, speak with me again, and I shall tell you about it. We're not done, are we? Oh, because I didn't... I can get the post-Moogle barding for my Chocobo. Poop. Okay. Give me. There you are, and not a moment too soon. Your unwavering devotion to the ways of adore and affection, love and romance, courtship and intimacy is both commendable and deeply appreciated. So to the task of which I spoke. It involves a woman by the name of, Aloise? How do you say this? Who only just posted a parcel with no small amount of urgency. However, she then returned, begging us to call off its delivery. A highly unusual request, in her eyes, twin pools of sorrow, Kupo. In her eyes, twin pools of sorrow, Kupo. She fled straight away, ere I could even get my bearings, let alone ask what troubles her so. Will you help me seek her out? If you get a barding, does it make your Chocobo a lovebird? A horse lovebird. A love horse bird. Bird horse love? Yes. You are too kind. Now, as for this young woman, she is an Elizan of great beauty, and thus should not be an easy one to overlook. Last I saw of her, she had just made a sharp left at the fork in the road, unless my eyes deceived me. To the left, you say? That way lies the Great Lone Growery, if I'm not mistaken. I will accompany you there, Cooper Cup. Ferdinand, Putki Pico, you two will look near Nofika's altar. Should you come upon her before we do, come find us at the growery. Okay. That's over near the Conjurer's Guild, and I'm not walking there. It's a post-lovebird horse bird. Where am I going? I'm going over here. I was looking for the one person to send me into the Lord of the Rings chamber. Who, me? Yes, I am Aloise. I'm just gonna call her Aloise because I'm not sure how to say this. Why do you ask? Koopa Cup wants to see me, you say, but whatever for? He's beside himself with worry, Kupo. He told us you turned tail and darted off looking dreadfully stricken. Downright morose. You can understand his concern, surely. I see. I owe him an apology for worrying him as I have, and an explanation for my frantic flight as well. Kupka's still at the amphitheater, correct? If I'll go find him at once. He's not. He's at the brewery. Oh. We're not gonna... Actually, Never mind. She's already gone. God damn it! She walked away! She didn't even run! I guess she faded out of existence. She's already gone. I suppose I shall go and fetch him, shall I? Meet us at the amphitheater, Ferdinand, and do hurry. We wouldn't want her dashing off again. Why did we need 2 people to find 1 person? I'm not walking there. Fuck that. Teleport me back over to where I was for a minute. Ooh. He knows I'm looking at him. Ooh. Okay, anyway. It's rude to stare. I shouldn't have done that. Very rude. I need to see about getting some freaking armrest pads for this chair. These armrests are so uncomfortable. First, let me start by saying how grateful I am that you would think to come and check on me. The truth of the matter is, I received an offer of marriage. I meant to accept, which is why I came to you initially, Kupka, to see that my reply would be delivered safely. However, as I was writing to tell him yes, I found myself hesitating more than I ought to have been. I began to wonder if I was making a terrible decision, not only for me, but for him as well. The man who seeks my hand is of Ishgardian nobility and goes by the name of Eslomile. At the moment, he is quite ill and is seeking treatment here in Gridania. Do not misunderstand me. I was overjoyed to hear of his devotion. A life spent with him would be a wonderful thing. But I'm no noble. I am of the most common stock, no more special than a weed underfoot. I wasn't raised with the aristocratic manner of a future wife of his requires. Words. Who am I to marry into nobility? I must destroy my previous missive and pin a new letter, telling him I can't go through with it, but that one I'll hand deliver. I won't have an emissary of love delivering such ill tidings. I like how everybody moved in sync. Now, I don't pretend to be an expert in the ways of the heart, but isn't love the desire to be with someone forever and on? The desire for a trusted partner in this world, someone with whom you can share your joys and your woes? If you care for him, be with him. Wouldn't it upset you to do anything but? It certainly seems to have. I may not have much experience with this, but I know that were I and my chocobo to be separated, I wouldn't like it. Not one bit. I don't believe giving up is the solution, Kupo. Verily, I myself am of Ishgardian nobility and can thus speak from a place of authority. Each of our houses has its own traditions. It is our titles that connect us, not our principles. Before making your decision, seek the counsel of your beloved and learn what his family values. I could not agree more. After all, it is your doubts you harbor, not a lack of affection. If you believe his heart to be yours entire, then trust that he will listen to your troubles, that you and he can solve them together. Why not send one more letter? Explain what it is that vexes you. I see your point. Yes, I see your point. It is unfair of me to hide my feelings like this. He's owed my honesty. But how does even one write such a letter? I wouldn't know where to begin. Perhaps you should explain your apprehension about fulfilling your duties as a wife to a man of a great house. Make it clear that, should you decide to join his social milieu? Oh no. Oh no. M-I-L-I-E-U. Milieu? Social person's social environment. Okay. What? Doesn't putting social in front of it make that redundant? Well, this one says military milieu. Isn't that a little redundant? Whatever. If you require time to study, you will require time to study, learn, and train before you are comfortable. A word of warning, though, to compromise the very woman you are in order to bend to the rigors of nobility may leave you jaded, haggard, and altogether infuriated. Thus, I suggest you first inquire as to whether his family is capable of accepting you as you are. Why not simply write down all your worries? I don't fancy myself a poet of passions or what have you, but there's something to be said for getting everything out in the open. All these ideas have a great deal of merit, and each should be given due consideration. Ferdinand, what say you? Which of these notions has struck a chord with you? What? Oh... fuck. This one. Just be honest about it, I guess. Hope the music died. Did I choose wrong? That's a terrible idea. You suck at this. Thank you for your insight, everyone. I believe I know what I must do now. Why does everyone's heads just look ill-proportioned? And let us fetch your parchment, quill, and ink. Fortunate that you have us, you know, for we emissaries are never far from instruments of the post. Why, I shall even provide you with Valentine's Day themed stationery. I said I was gonna just say Valentine's, and I just can't for some reason. Are we actually all going to workshop a letter for her? I don't think it's any of our business. There, it's done. Now all that's left is for him to read it. That was fast. Uh-oh. Come out. My darling is likely in the Gintry's ward. I know he enjoys sitting in solitude on a bench not far from the gate. He'll be there like as not. Then that's where we shall try first. We'll be back with his response as soon as we are able. Tally-ho, bird, loves work awaits. Oh, it said friendly chocobo there. It needs to say bird. I don't want to see friendly chocobo. Bird. Oh. Oh, damn it. There's so many people here. This one. No! No, I can't take this any longer. I refuse to stand idly by while my future is decided without me. That does it. I'm going to gently ward this instant. Okay, I don't know why she didn't just take the letter there. Eloise, you can't... And she's gone. I don't know why she didn't just take it on her own. Or go have a conversation with him, if he's in the fucking same city. Our duty as emissaries of love and affection demands that we see that Lovelorn lasts through this trying time. I shall meet you at the gates of Gintry. Do we all have to go? I didn't know this needed a committee to solve the problem. God, if talking to somebody I liked involved having 4 other people come with me, I wouldn't want to do it. I feel very off-put. If I was the guy. Or the other party, that is. And you just have a bazillion fucking people. Oh, is that a triple triad? What is it? What is this? Oh! No, wait. We're not getting distracted. No triple triad. I didn't know there was someone over there. Don't let me get started playing triple triad. Unless we're fucking waiting in the queue. Okay, what are you doing? Boo. I'm sorry to have run off again like that, but I just couldn't wait around twiddling my thumbs another moment more. Should have just came over here to start with, ding-a-ling. He's right there! For a noble, he dresses very plainly, but okay. We have a letter for you from one Miss Eloise herself, Kupo. A missive from my love. Thank you kindly, Post-Moogles. Oh, they actually gave him a piece of paper. It's not just him looking slightly off-screen. Oh, well, his hand's floating. That's how I sit, with my hands floating. Perhaps it's not my place, but if I may... Eloise thinks a great deal of you. We watched her as she wrote that letter you now hold. It was very awkward. and we could see plain as day how much she cares for you. If there's love to be found in this world, it's there, and every word she has put on that page, she has put to that page. The heart and its intricacies aren't my forte, I admit, but if you've even half as much affection for her as she has for you, then what you two share is something wondrous. I only hope you can both weather whatever troubles come your way. The heart isn't my forte, indeed. For one who claims such a thing, you show remarkable, what the fuck is this word? Perspicacity. Quality of having a ready insight into things. Shrewdness. Perspicacity. Okay. Perspicacity. You show remarkable perspicacity in the matter. You are quite changed from the Moogle I once knew. Color me impressed, Kupo. You are good to concern yourselves over my and Aloy's affairs. Your kindness does you a good deal of credit. Hi, I'm right here. I'm staring at you from 20 feet away. He's like, I know she's there. I'm gonna pretend I don't, though. I shall pin my response this instant. Can I trust that you'll deliver it straight to her once I've finished? We serve at your pleasure. Your trust is not misplaced in us, good sir. It's right there. He knows you're here. I'm also not hiding, and it's weird. Did you hear that? He's going to reply. We should return to the amphitheater at once. I don't want to be here when he sent our post-Moogle friends all the way back there. You guys have the subtlety of a tornado. Yes, it would be rather awkward were his letter to have no recipient. Let us explain the situation to Lisette and wait for Putki and Koopa's delivery. Okay. I love being watched when someone mails me a thing and then follows it to where I am to see if I got it or not. Why am I not using sprint? And how dare they make me walk this much? Going the wrong way. The amphitheater's right here. I'm just gonna run right past it. I don't need to come back here. Oh my god, there's so many people. No, this one. Our eminent emissary of adoration and affection is with us once more, and now that we are assembled, we only to wait for the custodians of Ezelmiel's reply. Guy's reply. I feel sick to my stomach. What if I've angered him? What if he calls off the whole engagement? You listen to the conversation. He seemed okay. Someone needs to get her a chamomile tea. We have returned, and with your beloved's painstakingly pinned post and paw. Oh, but they can't bother. Oh, so she doesn't get a piece of paper? They can't even give her a letter? They gave him a piece of paper. Oh, there's the piece of paper. Okay. The letter was just very small. They're very good at packing that piece of paper in a teeny tiny microscopic fucking envelope. Pucky Pico, I was drawn to your advice in particular. I wrote down all my worries, concerns, and questions in a clear and concise fashion, and he responded with some confusion, it seems. Although now at least he's aware of what troubles me, and for what he says he is grateful. And for that he says he is grateful. He's very sweet, you see. He tells me that together we'll go down this list of mine and solve one problem at a time. Where we live and how we'll be where we live and how will be up to us to decide, not his family. I can words. I know English. I've come to ensure my letter has reached you and see if you have yet read it. After all, you did the same for me. It would be unkind to not return the favor, no? Yeah, see? You suck at stealth. Aren't you supposed to be, I don't know, kinda sick? Oh gods, how embarrassing. You caught me spying on you, didn't you? I wasn't hiding very well. That was probably my fault. You're embarrassed? For what, pray? I found it endearing, my darling. Oh, these companions of yours, did they assist you in your writing to me? Then we are in your debt. This is gross. Can I have my chocobo barding now so I can go fight out in the fucking mountains for a bit? Please? Ah. Oh, gross. Tell me when it's done. Oh, I have to read. Aloise, my love, what say you to tea at the Carline Canopy? There we should discuss our future. A conversation which is long overdue, I should think. Ah, thank you, my friends. Where would I be without your help? And I promise yours will be the first invitation to post once we settled on a day. Okay, leave. Go. Go get your dumb tea. Fucking gross. But why oven mitts? Is it because she'd be making chocolates or something? Cookies? Goodness gracious me. Do my eyes deceive me? Putki Pico, your palm. It is also a heart. It's super fucking adorable. Why, it's adopted the very shape of the season, and it's lovely beyond compare, Kupo. And 'tis much of a muchness with mine, or so I flatter myself to think. I can't rightly explain it, but seeing those two together brought a flutter to my chest, a spring to my wings, and the next thing I knew, my palm began to tingle in the most peculiar of ways. It's just a marvelous thing to know that we had a hand in ushering Ezomile and Aloise's story into its next chapter, and to think it was all performed strictly through the art of the post. Affectionate missives are more than just the silly folderol I assumed them to be. I see now that they show what's in our hearts like nothing else can, and we emissaries are their trusted custodians. What other shapes can a Moogle's palm take, other than a circle and a heart? That we are, Putki. Only do remember that letters require more than just love. They are also in need of names and addresses. And speaking of names, perhaps you might bestow one upon a certain chocobo? Think of it as a show of not only kindness, but of love, too. A show of love, you say? I suppose you're right. I was never able to recall the names given by my Moogle acquaintances, but I bet I could arrive at something that actually sticks. I will give it some thought, though, to make sure I've done this bird justice. Did we not get to learn the bird's name ever? My once foolish fledgling has wings of her own at last. How proud I am to see you soar. You are a credit to the emissaries of Adore and Affection with your heart-shaped palm. It is my most sincere honor to have you among our ranks, and I pray that you will continue this most revered work. I would love nothing more, Kupo. The power of love and friendship and all that fun stuff. But what joy to be blessed with so many couriers in the season of sublimity, no less. 'Tis heartening indeed to watch our numbers grow and grow, for with so many we can ensure that Adore and Affection accompany all the fair creatures of this realm wherein their journeys take them. Wherever. It's wherever without the V, because old-timey bullshit. There's actually a whole post-Moogle questline. It's interesting. Oh, is there? I think it was when I was off stream. I did like one of the side quest things because I needed to talk to one of the I needed to talk to an NPC in Ul'dah, and he wouldn't face me in Triple Triad until I did this one mission where you go and find the missing son of Manderville, because he launched to no, not the son. One of the Mandervilles who launched himself into the sky and they thought he died, and then he influenced a bunch of zombies to be dapper gentlemen. Yeah, I did that one off stream. I maybe at some point we can see about doing like the not like the different class quests, but the blue side quests that actually have some story. Yeah, well, it was one of the Manderville quests where I had to go help his assistant find him as he was dicking around in the desert. Okay, so we finished that. Now we need to go all the way back out to Skyrim. Porthos and do that. So let's just teleport out there. They are FF14 turned farce anime, and I love them. Oh no, they are quite fun. Don't get me wrong. You gotta love watching the zombies do the weird Mandeville pose in the middle of the desert. There's something magical about it. Okay, so we got that Chocobo Barty. Now don't get me wrong, I love my Chocobo and his little black mage outfit. It's adorable. But for now, let's change it, shall we? Appearance. What? Where's my... No. No. Give me... So I didn't go through that just to not be able to put that on my fucking Chocobo. Yay. Oh! What a little hat. It's adorable. Doesn't match my outfit in the least, but look at it. Oh! Ooh, it's great. Yay. Look at its little hat. Oh. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. I know I've talked to some people and they're like, oh, Chocobos get boring because you have to listen to the Chocobo theme. It's like, it's the Chocobo theme. I don't know how you can't like the Chocobo theme. And they're like, there are cooler mounts out there. You can get the Final Fantasy 15 car and it's flying car. It's like, but can you put clothes on your car? Does your car get cute little hats and Chocobo waistcoats? I don't think so, because it's a fucking car. Chocobos are great. They're giant birds with their tiny little wings. Fucking love Chocobos. Yeah, maybe at some point we can see about doing some of like the side quests, because they can be kind of interesting on their own. Ooh. Oh, do I want to kill this thing? It's right here. Oh, I just... Yeah, let's try it. My Chocobo can pull aggro, that would be nice. If my Chocobo can pull aggro! Please. Okay, he has. Fine. Kind of. Oh no, he lost aggro. Not as fine. Ooh, that's a big cone. What? I was out of that. Fuck you, game. I wasn't anywhere near that. Oh! Ermin, can you fucking get its attention? No, come on, stop it. Motherfucker. Oh, sure, that time it didn't count. Okay. Okay, that one is understandable. I'm not gonna get mad about that one. Right this second. I think the car should be painted or dyeable. Oh, well, I mean, that makes sense. It's a car, I guess. I'm going to die because my Chocobo is not taking aggro from this stupid thing. I need... Oh, shit. I think it's because he's set on free actions, so, he's not playing tank very well. Oh. Oh, thank God it died. Oh! Triple triad! No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. Run here. Skills. You? Did it take aggro? Right? Ooh. I can... That. That one. All I could And take healing aggro and do both jobs. I found a healing chocobo. It's a lot better than a tanking one. Oh. Whatever. It's just because I decided to randomly do a fate. It's like, because if I die, I go all the way back to Ul'dah, and then I have to come all the way back here, and then I'll be grumpy. Okay, Yu Hase. Hello. There you are, Ferdinand. Commander Levier instructed me to wait for you. Yeah, I know I've been gone for like 2 weeks, and I dicked around doing Valentine stuff, but I'm back. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the Third hail from Ul'dah, and for a man accustomed to the feel of sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand, nary a moment ago, I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for Danafin Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I do not earn my coin. Okay, I don't think I was accusing you of that. Wait, where are they having me go? Oh, way back out there. God damn it, I should have talked to him before we ended, if that was all I had to do to leave the fucking canyon? Oh, it looks like my free company is doing a holiday event. They're doing darts, whatever that means. I haven't been looking in the Discord all that much to see what they're doing, and I feel a little bit bad. I know he probably didn't get attacked by this chinchilla, but doesn't it look like this guy just got his ass handed to him by a chinchilla? Hi, did you just get beaten by a chinchilla? Balls, my ankle is on fire. Caught my boot on a rock or something and twisted as I fell. Uh-huh, that's a likely story. He got attacked by the chinchilla and is just too, proud of himself. The others went on ahead through Danifin Pass. Hurry and you might catch up. If you aren't sure where to go, look for the tracks. The snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find. Okay, you have fun with that chinchilla. You know what? There. I'll be kind. And save him. Which way did he say? Down here. Follow the tracks. I'll follow the waypoint on my map. I don't know why I'm trying to fly over this mountain. I don't think the game lets me. Oh no, it does. I just can't go past that peak. Or around it. What are my chocobo settings? I just gave him upgrades. What is he set as? Oh, I guess he's not technically. Do this. Oh, I'm up in the air. Of course I can't do that. Okay, get off the chocobo. There. Prioritize healing. And then I can be the tank. Mage tank. That always works and never backfires or is a terrible idea. Never ever. Very cold in here. The tracks lead southeast. Okay. Southeast. Oh, I guess they do. I was looking at them the wrong way. Why is the music... Oh, there it is. So why is the music not playing? Ugh. Cyan, what are you doing here? I'm helping? The heretics? I'm not sure. There's a great skulled beast in... Yu Hase, I think he went east on his own. The heretics split up, so we did too. Why are you coughing? Are you okay? Oh, what am I doing? Are you alright? You don't like the cold, do you? Okay, I understand that. East. East is this way. Oops, we're not gonna... Oops, I turned off the HUD. I kinda need that on. Oh, I didn't need to get my chocobo. Hello! Hostile presences! Ow. Okie dokie. Hi. How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretics' track that I almost failed to notice they had doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his troubles. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest. And lo and behold, before his friends found me, I came upon this. Map? Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be watching. Be late or be left for dead. Speaks for itself, does it not? They can't possibly mean to rendezvous inside the place, so we should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me rephrase that. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. I will need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds. Why did you start to sit down and then stand right back up? I saw that. What was that? Square Enix, what was that? What was that noise that I just saw with my own eyes? How's the weather been in your guys' area? This morning I had to go out to check the mail and it was -1 degree and I hated my life because it hurt to breathe. Like I could feel every hair in my nose. They were all frozen and cold. Where? Over here? Oh. Not even dark and they're just standing next to this wall? I am through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? The woods are crawling with those blue coats and the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. Hi, I landed right behind you on my bird. How you guys doing? Well, stay with him then if you think you'll fare any better. Oh, I was surprised to see camera movement like that. Oh, hi, Ilbird. Now, there's no need for that. How you doing? Oh, Alphanod, you are also here. This guy is floating. There are places like this in my homeland, sacred snow-capped peaks where blood must not be shed. Yugiri, where'd you come from? Weren't you training people in Limsa? Why are you here? Yet your lands ever thirst for blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it has drunk deep. No, I have done no wrong. None but meet in secret with heretics. Deny it all you want. We shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Damn it all. What was that? Oh. Well, a bit of flair. Fancy meeting you here, Ferdinand. I presume your work the third brought you hither. Yeah? What a tangled web. Lest you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who has been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. What was the Ivy again? It's been a while, I don't remember what that was. It beggars belief, I know, but it seems our favorite Garlean spy may have been Oh, right, it's the plants in the Grand Companies. Or at least the Immortal Flames, right. It seems our favorite Garlean spy may have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Were it not for the efforts of Lady Yugiri and her shinobi, we might never have discovered this connection. Master Alphanod is too kind. I fear my people and I have done little to aid your search for this spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land to prevent the tragedy which befell Doma from reoccurring. The days ahead and the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills. Skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. I must say, are we getting like weird? Did this come out? Was this out around the time Taken existed? Like first came out and they just stole lines. I guess it's a cliche thing to say, but that's of course what I'm thinking of. I've never had these before. They're delicious. If you will allow it, I will accompany you until the investigation is complete. That is a most generous offer, Lady Yugiri, and one which I gladly accept. Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far and shall always be watching. A comforting thought. Comfort, and now let us wait inside for Captain Ilbert to return and deliver his report. Okay, please say that it's voice acted so I can take a drink and eat more chocolate, please. Oh, I could have posted in my free company's Discord that we were streaming, but I didn't. Captain Ilbert seemed confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have new information ere long. This isn't inside Alphanod. As to whether it'll bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we spared another wild dodo chase. The gods know we have more than enough to occupy our time as it is. Oh. I wanted to go inside, Alphanod. It's cold out here. Do I want any of these pieces of armor that they're starting to offer me? It doesn't look like any of those are actually for my class. Oh, no. I gotta read, don't I? Hi. Jeez, walk over here slowly. More slowly, will you? Captain Elbert, your report, if you will. Oh, boy. Aye, Commander. Firstly, with regards to the heretic we captured, I regret to say that the man could tell us not that we did not already know of Shiva. We have since handed him over to the Asgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Okay. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquired their information on the shipment routes. Oh, that's good. Go on. You'll recall the flame we first identified as being in the Ivy's employ. From him, we were able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end. Fearing that the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary step of detaining all suspected of conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including the flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, the particulars of which he would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that needs did not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlement. Needless to say, that included those originating from House Forton. Oh no, where's my nope? Oh no. I don't have my pronunciation cheat sheet that I started. Where is it? It's like Forton. He knew the precise route the caravan would take, and he sold that information to a merchant. I think I can guess which one. None other. With a little encouragement, he soon confessed unknowingly of aiding and abetting the heretics. Well, that is one mystery solved at least, but what of the Ivy? Are we any closer to prying off his mask? I dare say we are, Commander. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers available only to high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. If you consider then that our investigation has known to barely a handful of them, the field of suspects is greatly narrowed. You mean to say that the agent is among Roban's innermost circle, someone who has been with him since the Immortal Flames establishment? Maybe. 'Tis the most plausible explanation. The infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding, with the groundwork for the act being laid beforehand. To slip into a position of authority unremarked and remain above suspicion all these years. Aye, I too was surprised, though I really should not have been. Of the 3 grand companies, Uldaz was ever the most vulnerable to infiltration. Why is that? Both Limsa, Laminsa, and Gridania have long-standing armed forces that lend themselves well to the formation of the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people, loyal ones mind, under the same leadership, only the banner was different. Not so the Flames. Uldaz's military was made up of disparate orders, most of which were glorified mercenary companies that answered only to their own paymasters. Hardly an ideal environment in which to establish something as high-minded as a grand company. The difficulties Roban faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known. Even after he had convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the cost, there remained the small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Indeed, and given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, that meant recruiting every passing sellsword. Amidst the chaos of its founding, it would have been child's play to infiltrate the company. A good deal easier than now, aye. The Immortal Flames have ever been caught between conflicting interests, the public and the private. Though the Monterius ultimately agreed to support the organization's founding, 'twas not out of charity that they did so, but simply self-preservation. Didn't Alphinaud say we were going inside to do this? And he constantly complains about being cold because his outfit is stupid for the cold weather. Had Null von Darnus's ambitions been any less apocalyptic, you may be sure that they would never have risked supplying Ruban with an army. 'Tis but a wonder they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger had passed. Returning to the present, even as we speak, the dome and alleys are shadowing several high-ranking flames, any of whom could be the Ivy. Desiring to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees are eager to lend us their aid. I expect to hear from them ere long. Very good. Pray continue your investigation with the first. Meanwhile, have the second attend to the unrest. The third can join the fourth in inspecting crystal shipments. If they notice anything unusual, I want to know about it. If Shiva is summoned in a like manner to the other primals, the heretics will be looking for further supplies. Understood, Commander. Words. I shall send word to Sir Emmerich, informing him of our success in identifying the heretics' abettors. Hopefully, the information will be of some use to the Ishgardians. Cool. It is time, Commander. To go inside? Yes, I am aware. I would like to go inside. An emergency council of the Alliance leadership has been called. There have been developments in Garlemald, it would seem. As commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany me, Ferdinand. Of course you would. As the realm's stoutest champion, 'tis only meet that you be present for the discussion. Oh, and the antecedent has already given her consent, lest you were... Why do I have to get her permission? Is it because I'm technically part of the Scions and not part of the Braves, and you're acting on behalf of the Braves? But why do I even have to get her permission? I'm kind of like a free agent. I don't have the Scion goggles or like a tattoo or anything. The balloon, I saw it out of the corner of my eye and I got really scared. I thought there was someone back there. Just gave myself a minor heart attack. I'm okay. Whew. Okay. Like me, you are doubtless eager to conclude our business with Iceheart, but until another path to our sanctum is found, she will remain beyond our reach. Minfilia and the Archons are sparing no effort to secure an alternate route. Until such time as they succeed, I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. I shall go on ahead to Gridania in readiness. Oh, Gridania! I was already there today, Alphinaud. Meet me at Nofika's altar and we shall... Yeah, Lotus Stand, blah blah. Get out of here, kid. I'm gonna go to Uldal and fly to Gridania after I check in with my troops, because I think I set them off to do something the other night, and I don't know if they were good enough to do it. Let me just go check. You really need a cutscene where they're doing the talking? Please? Please, game? Just one? One really long one? You and you. Okay. Oh, 3 hours? Shit. Okay, never mind. I came in here for no reason then. Oopsie. I couldn't remember what time I had them started. Okie doke. So I need to teleport to the airstrip landing, and we will take the airship over. I have more gil now, because I had a bunch of gil in my Free Company chest before I disbanded it, and then I just took it all back. So it's like, teleporting isn't the biggest the deal, but I can at least let the cutscene play instead of skipping it so I can eat chocolate. That is literally my reason for doing what I did. I can't believe just how soft these are. I was gonna ask if any of you watched the Super Bowl, but I forgot we actually did a short art stream yesterday. And I completely forgot what we were talking about. That was just yesterday. My memory is getting bad because I'm old. Okay, the exit is here. Were we only like halfway through this quest line when I last checked? I need to teleport to the Conjurer's Guild because I'm not running all the way there. No. Let's see, where the fuck is he? My thanks for commenting, Ferdinand. When you are ready, speak to the... Yeah, I know. I don't know why you didn't just let me talk to her when I got here, but okay. Yes, slow to stand, go! Ooh, that's a very abrupt change. Please say they're gonna narrate. The camera's moving by itself. Oh, Ruban, you're here too. Hello.
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
Oh, damn it.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
I guess Alphinaud said the Alliance was meeting, so it makes sense that he's here.
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Okay, we'll just kill him too. Okay. Okay, camera. Calm down, jeez. That was funny.
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
Those are some crazy shoulder pads. Whoa! How do you get anything done wearing those? How big do your doorways have to be to accommodate for those shoulder pads? They're so big. That's stupid. It's so bad. Oh, it's so over the top. I kind of love and hate it. Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
Yes, he has some crazy eyes. He needs to get some eye drops. Those don't look healthy. Or maybe some more sleep. Oh, does he have to walk slow like that because he's just weighed down by the 8 tons of shoulder pad he wears?
'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Sure. Oh, he has a stupid helmet to go with it? Oh, yes, he does. Oh.
Yet claims count for little without the power
What?
to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
I'm sorry, with these names, are they smashing their faces also against the keyboard? Oh boy. I hate it. I hate this helmet? Crown? What is this? I don't like it. I like that even... Oh, look at him! Oh, that's ridiculous.
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and
Crown.
taken his place at the head of the Empire.
Am I supposed to fear this guy? Because right now I just think he looks silly. How do you turn with those shoulder pads like that? He's lucky it just didn't, like, turn 90 degrees. Just from, like, the momentum and the weight. silly. Those are fucking ridiculous right there.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Plainly, the new emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cartano dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald.
Dig a trench and
Moreover,
fill it with
I move that
water
we re-examine
and
the question
alligators.
of how our former allies in
Maybe.
Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
Yeah, we've already tried that, ma'am, and they said no. They said no pretty hard to Elfanaud. He tried really hard. He tried. You're gonna tell them? Stop nodding! Can we just say words? Not gonna use our words. We're just gonna nod like a bunch of idiots.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it.
You know, Elfanaud, sometimes I forget that's what you sound like. It's also been a while.
If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by.
Mm-hmm. So what are we gonna do?
That is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming.
Probably. Yeah.
So long as the ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
Again, what are we going to do about it? Does Seed Seer Lady just live in that room? Does she ever hang out anywhere else, or is that just where she lives? Okay. I want to see where we are. What quest are we on? Tendrils of Intrigue. This is not the right quest list. Tendrils. Oh boy. Still have a bit going. It will not have escaped your notice that the nations of Eorzea are no nearer to being of one purpose, despite their protestations to the contrary. Plainly, the threat of the resurgent Garlemald is not enough to stir them, and the reason for this, deep-rooted mistrust amongst the citizenry. The nation's leaders can come to all the understandings they like, but their unity means little unless to the common folk. Take the Lomensians, for instance. Though Admiral Mirrowwib outlawed piracy over a decade ago, foreigners still picture the nation as a haven for grog-spilling, wooden-laid cutthroats. And likewise, the Gradanians are mocked as hermits who talk to trees, and the Uldans scorned as swindlers who worship coin. Not that such sentiments are entirely without grounds, of course. Take that pillar of Uldan society, Pelegi Adelegy, for example. But that is beside the point. The fact is that people are wary of outsiders, whether they have cause to be or not. Why does it feel like that entire plot thread of Pelegi sowing, like, unrest with the refugees was, like, picked up and dropped really fast? Is that just like a I get words right now. I'm just stressed today, I guess. But is that just a byproduct of them cutting out a bunch of quests to cut down on the bloat? I'm guessing, yeah. On that basis, one could argue that the conflict at Cartenow is a necessary evil. Each nation has its own warmongering faction that advocates the acquisition of Omega. In order to placate them, we present them something resembling warfare, and thereby curb their appetite for full-scale conflict. But enough idle musing. Let us speak of a more pressing matter, the Ivy. I mean, I guess even if they cut out... more of the main cutscenes would still be intact even if they cut out the side quests, right? Since we spoke at the observatorium, Captain Ilberd has further shortened his list of suspects, and by happy coincidence, the one he deems the most likely candidate is lately come to Gridania. Why? The hunt nears its end, Ferdinand. All that remains is to corner our quarry. Seek out Ilberd near the Adder's Nest. He will give you the particulars. Should there be any developments in Corthus, you may be sure that I will send word without delay. In the meantime, I wish you success in apprehending the Ivy. Okie dokie then. I'm not walking all the way there, though. I need the sun. I'm assuming that any of, like, these threads that I feel like they're picking up and dropping get picked back up later on? Maybe? Yes? Maybe a little bit? I mean, they keep bringing things back up. It's not like they just completely forgot about them. So, at least there's that. My thanks for coming, Cyan. Doubtless the commander has informed you, but we have unmasked the Ivy. Oh, you already did it? Why am I here? From this point on, we must proceed with extreme caution. Oh, meaning you just narrowed out who it is. Well, I don't play any of these right now, so just do that. Ooh, camera. I'm going to want that, even though I'm probably not going to work. Ilberd is convinced that he has discovered the Ivy's identity and is preparing to move against the Garlean spy. Okie dokie. What happens if he's wrong? That'll be embarrassing. Oh. Listen well, the spy we have been seeking all this time is none other than Flame Marshal Aline Royal... whatever. Robon's second in command. Are you sure? Prior to joining the Immortal Flame, she was a mercenary of no small renown. They say her skill with the pole arm has to be seen to be believed. Of Iscardian birth, she is the highest-ranking foreigner in the Immortal Flames, barring the Flame General himself, of course. She has a cool outfit. Can you get that outfit? When he formed the Grand Company, Ruban chose people based on their worth. Whence they hailed was of no interest. The Montarias saw things differently, however. Having funded the enterprise, they reserved the right to reject candidates nominated for high-ranking positions. And 'twas no secret that they did not favor foreigners, Iscardians especially, after the way the Holy See forsook the Alliance. Yet the Montarias did not raise so much as a murmur of protest when Royale was appointed to her post. Passing strange, is it not? Could it be that the Ivy has some hold over the Montarists? Oh, what was that slight camera zoom? Did you guys see that? Oh, okay. It was for suspense. It was just very slight. It almost felt like a mistake. But these revelations are secondary to our current mission. Of foremost interest to us is Royale's presence here now. As you may be aware, it is the duty of the Flame Marshal to command the Immortal Flames in the absence of the Flame General. While Ruban attended the Council of Alliance Leaders, she should have remained in the Hall of Flames. She didn't do a very good job at that. The woman has no business being in Gridania, yet here she is nonetheless. I said that right the first time. On some pretense, she is up to something, mark my words. Even as we speak, I have a dozen men trawling the Flames records for evidence of Royale's guilt, but if we can catch her red-handed, we shall have all the proof we need. Which brings me to the plan. I have people watching the city gates, the airship landing, and the docks. Every point of egress. She cannot leave without our knowledge. All that remains is to shadow her until she betrays her true purpose. Can I rely on your eyes? Yes. Well, maybe in game, but in real life, not really. I'm getting... Again, I don't like eyeshadow. It makes my eyelids so heavy, and I'm not used to... I don't wear makeup, ever. I literally bought makeup just for tonight. For this, because I was like, it'll be fun. So my eyelids are not used to having stuff on them. So they're very heavy. Like, I'm not necessarily tired, but because of how heavy they feel, I feel tired, you know? You have my thanks. Let us go then, and take care not to alert our quarry, right? I will go get the cymbals. The one-man band shall play again. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes again. Where is he? The map's in the way. Elbird. You know, you're very suspicious in your bright blue coat. Roll his head in the direction of the Blue Badger Gate with me, Scion. Yeah, you say Blue Badger Gate like I actually know what the gates are labeled, and I don't. But I guess just this. Thrall has entered the Carline canopy. Meeting someone, perchance, or could it be she means to board an airship? Pray look for her within. If she is not on the upper floor, try to the landing area below. One of mine is stationed there, and she may have seen something. F for me is her name. I shall remain here in case... Okay. Well... I'm not seeing a quest marker, so I'm just going to go downstairs. Where the quest marker is... Ferdinand Eldon, such an unexpected pleasure. What brings you here? The job you're supposed to be doing. A social visit, you say? How pleasant. Oh. No, she didn't come this way. I've noted every passenger and none bore any resemblance. Well, don't let me keep you. Okie doke. I guess she just faded into thin air then. Ilbert is just bad at keeping track of people. Also, I noticed this door open. Where does this go? Oh. I did not know about that door. But I come over onto this landing all that often. I thought that was a wall. Okie doke. Can't find her. Sorry, we lost her. It's only 9:30, but I'm so tired. Nowhere to be seen, you say, and you are sure she did not board an airship. She did not come back out either. Where in the seven hells could she have gone? The roost. How could I forget? Sure. Greetings, good sir. Might I interest you in some Mun-2 tonic? A cup a day imbues a man with a great vigor, if you take my meaning. Perhaps another time, friend. Wait, that necklace. You are a shinobi of Doma. That necklace looks very uncomfortable. The woman you seek has left Gridania by the way of West Shore Pier. She is attired as a merchant, but these eyes are not so easily deceived. You may wish to take your search to the Shroud. Rest assured that we shall continue to support you from the shadows. Alright, ninjas. Gotta love ninjas. Think the 12s for the Domans. Were it not for their unique talents, Ryle would have disappeared without a trace. Sure. Wait, what did it give me? It looked like food. Okay, let's go to the East Shroud. Our hunt leads us to the East Shroud, Cyan. I suggest we follow Raul's example and take the ferry from West Shore Pier. You'll doubtless wish to make certain preparations. See to them while I go on ahead. I shall wait for you at the Sweet Brook. Do I have to take the ferry? Or is that the only way to get there? Where am I going? East Shroud. There. Where is that pier he's telling me to go take? Is that in the city? I've never actually taken the I've never really taken the ferries. Okay, over here. To the Lancers Guild. Never mind, I found it. Just got very, very warm in here. And that's not helping with my heavy eyelids. They're making me feel tired. I know we're just back after break, but I am almost thinking of maybe cutting the stream a bit early. I know we didn't get a lot done tonight, but I've had a long day. It's like I would really like to like I would ideally like to get through this quest line. I'm just very tired. Oop. What? I didn't press that. I'm just kind of tired right now. Today's been kind of a wild ride for me. To be fair. I don't know yet. I'm seeing how I feel. It feels much later than what it is, but it's like I went through all this effort and just cutting it short seems in bad form. I need to put more plant food in my flowers. Oh goodness. Oh! Oh, I don't know what he said. We're gonna go find Lady, I guess. That's probably the gist of it. Oh, hi you, Gary. Your quarry makes for the Hawthorne hut. If Raal is truly the one we seek, we can expect that she means to make contact with her Garlean masters there. Alright, cool. An explanation is in order. You are no doubt aware that the Garleans have their own method of communicating over great distances. Well, our ingenious friends at Garland Ironworks have provided us with devices which disrupt these communications, and we have installed them around the city-states. In doing so, we have made it difficult for Imperial agents to correspond with their masters. Raal would thus have no choice but to rendezvous with her Imperial contact directly. Yet as a well-known face in the Immortal Flame, she cannot move about Thanalan without being recognized. It would only be a matter of time before someone saw through her disguise. It is for this reason I believe that she has chosen the Black Shroud for her clandestine meeting. This place is home to many of your kind, and the arrival of one more Elezen is not like to turn any heads. No, I suppose not. As my scouts tell it, the Garleans have sent agents with a mind to destroy the devices and render such direct contact unnecessary. Fortunately, our shinobi have thus far been successful in rebuffing their efforts. This is it. We only need to make for Hawthorne's hut and cut. Yeah, do thing. I'm hoping that with being in this free company, because it has a fair amount of members that'll be able to find people for the binding coils. I should probably inquire on that before we get to that point. Because is it in 2.5 that we have to do, that we get close to like, the tower, right? In the 2.5, the tower stuff, I have to start worrying about it. My people report that our quarry has departed for the Bramble Patch. Okay. The Ivory returns to the Gnarls when she came, but perhaps it is all for the better. To convict someone of her standing, we will require damning evidence against her. What could be better than to catch her in the act when she meets with her Garlean masters? My countrymen and I shall lie in wait in the shadows. Tread warily, my friends. I will not. I will fly on my bird and tread however birds do. Right, 2.5 refresh. Alright. I haven't done any of the events yet with my free company because I think they do more recent stuff, and it's like I haven't told them that I'm not past the Realm Reborn all the way yet. I'm sure they'd be more than willing to help just to get me past certain things. Just beyond Raal is in conversation with an individual clad in the manner of an adventurer, an Imperial intermediary, no doubt. Binding coils are never required, but as they are part of our story, best not to put it off too long. I'll probably see about doing it after this quest line. Then, I just have to find people to do it. I know we could just use the party finder, but it's like I have access technically to a free company, and considering they have more seasoned members, somebody should be able to help me. This is it with me. Okay. So, this game likes to kind of shoot itself in the foot sometimes. And I know it's because this part is kind of old, so not knowing what Yugiri looks like isn't a problem for most people, but the triple triad card, I'm pretty sure I have her triple triad card and it spoils that. Flame Marshal Eline Royal, whatever. You are under arrest for treason and espionage. Do we have proof, actually? You were followed, you bloody fool. Okay, that's kind of proof if you're gonna act like that. Oh. Damnation. You really think we're just gonna let you run off? We got ninja bitches. Like, actual fucking ninja. You know, like you do. You are unarmed, my lady, and scarcely garbed for battle, but if you wish to fight, you are welcome to try. Oh, suplex her. Do it. No, no suplexing. What is the meaning of this, Captain? Would you arrest me for strolling in the Twelveswood? When I last looked, that was no crime, and neither was conversing with passing strangers. You left your post, though. You would feign ignorance, then. Very well. If you do think of something to say, there will be plenty of time to say it later. Now come quietly, or I shall make you wish you had. Alright, calm down. I will offer you no struggle. After all, I have naught to hide. Okie dokie. Still think it'd be funny if he was wrong. Headbutt. Do they not have handcuffs or some other kind of restraints in this universe? How did, like, not gonna restrain her? Even a warrior of Royal's renown could not have hoped to escape by force. Despite her claims, her surrender does not bespeak innocence, but an awareness that her position is untenable. What the ivy thus uprooted is to be hoped that the tendrils she entwined around the immortal flames will gradually wither and die. Mayhap then the people of Uldal will have the grand company they deserve. But let us speak of the present. If I may ask, what will you do now for it? Oh, Yugiri, how thoughtful of you. No one asked me what I want to do. They just tell me to go do things, and I do them. That is a good question. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, Ice Heart. Scion's entry to Ice Heart Sanctum. Then I dare say you are eager to return to the Rising Stones. Pray do not let me keep you. Fear not, my countrymen, and I shall attend to the aftermath. You do not need to waste your talent. Okay, you need not waste your talents here. And speaking of talents, have you considered training in the art of the shinobi? You have an aptitude for it. Aptitude. Do I? I'm very bad at hiding. I'm not good at it. No. I believe so. Please give it some thought. Till next time. Okay. Oh, we could be a ninja. Black mage. Ninja. Oh, speak with Minfilia. God, where is Minfilia at? They said the Rising Stones. God, that's so far away. The teleport felt very, very long. Okay, okay. We're gonna go see if Thancred is bothering Minfilia's mom again or not. No, he's not. No, he is. Ha ha ha, a rousing tale of comrades' valor. Truly, we are fortunate to count Lady Yugiri as a friend. Okay, that's not what I want to know. Are you drunk again? Yes, but Higiri, you're missing the point. That individual doesn't matter. It was a team effort, and I was the one who his pride and his honor. Look at him go. Look at him go on about fucking up. Tataru's just over there juggling. Doesn't she have work to do? Tancred's tale of Lady Yugiri almost begged your belief. My heart is fair fit to burst from admiration. Tataru, what are you doing? An axe, a bottle, and a knife? That seems dangerous. Look at her little face. It's like, yeah, look at me. I can juggle this stupid shit. Look at that. I wish I could juggle. Steady, steady. Not bad, huh? With a little more practice, I could earn a fortune at the Ruby Road Exchange. Yes, but why are you doing it? Is this the shit that these people do while I'm doing all the goddamn work? Tataru has grown beyond childish fantasies or becoming a songstress. Now she aspires to be a legendary street performer. Y'shtola. She cannot seriously be considering it. Life as a street performer should be one's last resort, not their first. I need to talk to these people more often when we come in here. It's kind of fun. Oh, okay, they're cheering them while they do a squatting contest. Just like that mini game in Final Fantasy VII. Do people actually do squats like this? I've only ever seen... What was that noise? Something... Papa. There you boy. Yeah, come here. Come here. Hey. Papa. Papa. You gonna say Happy Valentine's Day to everybody? You gonna say hi? Say hi. Say hi. Guys, I found a cat. He really doesn't like the balloon. I'm surprised he was even over here. You gonna say hi? Say hi. Can you guys hear him? I don't know if the microphone picks up his purring anymore. I'm gonna rub makeup all over your fur. Cause that's cute. Fur all over my dress. What was I say? Oh, I was like, do people actually do squats like this? I've only ever seen them do it like this in Final Fantasy games. I have a hard time doing squats. My knees aren't as good as they used to be. Okay, let's see what they have to say. I'm curious. Wahaha, I could do this all day. All day. Hoo-ha, I cannot go on much longer. Strength, Hori, on your honor as a Scion, I forbid you to surrender. Okay. Are you gonna do anything else? Is this all you do? Oh, there you go. You stopped. Okay, I'm not gonna... This is really what they have to do? There's a lot of shit going on, and they're literally just dicking around. Do they also have to ask for permission from Minfilia to go do things Is that why they're doing weird shit in the lobby because they can't leave? Hi, Manphilia. Welcome back, Ferdinand. I understand that Elfinaud has a test for you. May I ask what it was? Spy? Charges of treason and espionage against Aline Royale. I can scarce believe it. Could there not have been some manner of misunderstanding? I don't know. No, it avails us not to dwell on it. Whatever the truth may be, we must trust to the authorities to uncover it. Let us speak of another matter. I am pleased to report that we have made progress in our efforts to find a way into Iceheart's sanctum. Yay. At some point in my 30s, squats became a very bad idea. I like my knees. Well, like with my Ring Fit adventure, you know, squats are part of the selection of things you could do, and it's like I didn't think my knees were that bad, but they require you to go down so fucking low on Ring Fit for it to even count. And it's like, okay, I can't go down. I'm pretty sure my form is fine thing. I don't think I can go down any further without just sitting on the ground. And my knees are like, no, fuck off. Oh, my teleport fees are reduced from 3 company actions. Oops. Bacon broth. Ooh. As you may recall, Iceheart used an aetherite in the depths of Snowcloak to teleport a short distance to the west, most likely to a sanctuary of some description. It is there that we suspect she means to summon Shiva using the crystal she stole from the House Forton caravan. Okay. The heretics believe they are bringing about the second coming of their patron saint, but if, as we suspect, they mean to hold a summoning ritual of the kind employed by the beast tribes, it seems likely that the result will be something more akin to a primal. Suffice it to say, they must be stopped, and stop them we shall, but first, we must surmount the obstacle that Iceheart has placed in our path. Ordinarily, it would be a simple matter to tap into the established Ethernet and thereby follow our quarry. However, despite our best efforts, we have been unable to ascertain the position of the aetherite to which she teleported. Our prevailing theory is that she destroyed the second aetherite upon arrival. A reckless, desperate measure, but also an effective one. After discussing the matter at length with Urian J, we have concluded that we lack the expertise to develop a solution, which is why we have called upon the aid of one who does possess such expertise. A colleague of ours who is currently en route to Revenant's Toll from Charlotte, Anne. She should be arriving within the hour, in fact. Since you are here, mayhap we could welcome her together. I am certain she would appreciate the gesture. Let us make our way to the northern gates and await her coming. Okay. Gotta ask Manphilia to go do stuff, but if she wants me to just kind of parade around the town with her, it's no fucking problem. To be fair, I shouldn't be surprised that my knees aren't like the strongest, because the rest of my family all basically have knee problems. I think there was talks at one point of my dad having to get one or both knees replaced. I think he has to eventually. Not entirely sure on that one. Bocachos! And all these people in these really good purples. I want those really good purples. Are those purples available as a dye, or is it just reserved for specific characters?
Am I right?
Oh. Oh, yay.
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll, and thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Urianger.
Moonbreeder is an accomplished Sharlayan scholar and an authority on aetherite technologies.
She said it like Moonbreeder, right? Is that how she just said this name? I didn't have a pencil ready. Run out of lead. Fuck. Bazillion pencils on my desk. I never find one that has lead in it. Moon? I'm gonna write it down as Moonbreeder. Moonbreeder. Moonbreeder.
She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Ascian souls.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Well, see, she gets the weird neck tattoos and the little goggle things. You know what those goggle things make me think of? They make me think of those, I guess, goggle things they have you look at, like look through at the eye doctors. I had to go get an eye exam the other day, and that's what I was thinking of the whole time. For an outpost in an either-rich wasteland, this place is a good deal livelier than I expected. Just goes to show that you never know until you know. Let us reach. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, look, it gives it like little arms, even. um, I like that it's inferred that Minfilia and our new guest, Moonbreeder, just walked by and taught her who's just been standing there juggling the whole fucking time. It's fine. It doesn't, you know, cast any doubts on the professionalism of our organization or anything like that. Oh, there's a pretty lady here. Fancred's here to woo her.
Moon! Gods, it's been ages!
Oh, longer, sister.
There's something weird with Moonbreeder's brow ridge or her nose or something.
A joyous reunion indeed.
Well, of course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
Not identical twin sisters, though, huh?
Save in appearance and aptitude.
Oh, thanks, Papa Limo. Why not give her a laugh? She's obviously laughing.
Everyone, if I could have your attention. We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Sharlayan to assist us.
Sharlayan.
I bid Moonbreeder join us here that she might share with us her extensive knowledge of aetherites.
Okay.
Also, as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into white auracite, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
Already aware? I wasn't aware. What? I have to ask for permission to leave and I don't get told this kind of shit. God, I really like the purple over outfit. Look at that purple, guys. It's such a good purple.
Well, I had to come, didn't I? You'd have to be bloody daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. Where better to conduct my final tests than a land so steeped in ether you can taste it?
Can you tell us what the fuck this is?
'Tis plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits.
Urianger, how the fuck do you... Well, I guess there's teleport options, but it's like you just pop up. He's just psychic or something.
And nothing at all to reform thy youthful manner.
That was a face.
Oriange, where in the hells have you been hiding?
Literally in the desert. He doesn't actually stay here with the rest of us.
Unhand me.
Okay. That was good delivery. Do it again. Crush him! Break him like a twig!
Come all this way, and that's what you have to say to me. I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy this need.
Go on.
Okay, Thancred, calm down. Like, I'm gonna fucking murder you when you sleep.
Thine artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit. Mine intent, as well thou knowest, was but to impress upon thee the gravity of the circumstance. Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
Stop it with these words, Urianger! You're hurting my head. It already hurts. It's always
You
my
still
head
haven't
always
found it,
hurts.
then, your missing etherite.
Nope.
We have not. No.
You all you had to say, Minophilia, was no.
We
God,
know
they're
that
so
Iceheart
wordy.
teleported to an etherite not far from the first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate a second beacon.
What the fuck are those stupid goggle things good for?
We now suspect that the heretics destroyed the second etherite to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour Snowcloak for Iceheart's sanctuary, but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now Iceheart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
But I want to see what Shiva looks
I'm
like.
sorry, but if the etherite's been destroyed, then that's that.
I'm so glad we called this lady up here.
Although, you're absolutely sure she used the first etherite, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
I think the only person that was present there was me, and I don't remember.
One of our own bore witness to her escape. I can say with absolute certainty that Iceheart used the etherite.
You can. I could be a slightly unreliable narrator. It was cold, and I had just fought like a giant yeti with snowballs. But yeah, sure, you can say absolute certainty. Go ahead, Ophelia. I'm not gonna stop you. Don't look at me, God. That's stop looking at me. Oh, please stop glaring at me.
There might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
Oh, see, that's the thing that freaks me out. Is she has these like perpetually angled eyebrows. She just looks like she's angry all of the time.
Truly? How?
Minphilias are always arched like this, and she looks constantly surprised.
We use the current to recreate the beacon.
Okay.
As you know, etherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea.
You know, easy.
Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction, and our essence would dissipate.
It's like how she's literally just saying we're deconstructing ourselves and just zooming around like Mike TV and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination. Now, these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an etherite is destroyed. But if even a sluggish flow remains, we could theoretically use it to direct a surge of concentrated ether towards the void left by the beacon, and thereby fill it up again.
Okay.
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
In concert, we might manage to channel a sufficient volume, yet that is not my chief concern. To direct the flow of so great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
I'm sure somebody has a solution.
I barely succeeded in facilitating travel to an unattuned beacon. That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
When did you do this? Why did you do this?
and dangerous. Every person who has attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the process. They, however, did not have white aura sight at their disposal.
Okay. Okay, so they have the neck tattoo, neck tattoo, neck tattoo, neck tattoo, neck tattoo. I don't know if Urianger has it. Symbol, 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 symbol. His is on his collar. See, am I really part of the Scions? I don't have any of the weird symbols or the tattoos or goggle, 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 goggle. Or Urianger has goggle. Yet I have to ask Minfilia permission to do anything? Is it because I don't have these symbols that I have to ask fucking permission? Like a child?
I can use it to channel all the ether you can give me into the etherite. However, white aura sight cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand. Just so you know, I'd confidently give this plan better than even odds of success. And if the worst comes to worst, your people won't suffer.
Thank you.
Though it risked the lives of our best and brightest, we have not the time to seek other options.
Well, considering there's shit that happens beyond this, at least we're not dying.
If the ethereal current still flows, we shall carry out Moonbreeder's plan.
Okie doke. Sounds dangerous and exciting.
That's the spirit. Let's roll the dice.
Well, this should be fun. What mission is this? A simple plan. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 left. We could probably get it done in the next hour. I guess it just depends on how much back and forth and shit they have me do. I've already informed Elfinaud of our plan to recreate the beacon in the manner Moonbreeder described. He agreed that despite the inherent danger, it represents our only hope of success. He also said that he wished to meet with you at Snowcloak before proceeding. I expect you'll find him waiting for you there when you arrive. I want you to know that I appreciate everything you have done on our behalf, Ferdinand, and that I have faith you will return to us, as you always have. Oh, so I am the one that's being sent through this really dangerous, potentially dead... Okay. Sure. But why not? I'm special. I can handle it. Okie doke. Snowfloat. Go all the way there. I'm not attuned to that. Okay. I mean, I couldn't... No, I'm not. It's probably quicker if I just walk there. Teleporting there is kind of bypassing it, right? Kind of bypassing. If anything, we get to ride our chocobo in his cute little outfit, so there's not too much of a downside to doing it this way. Unless I get lost. Of course, there might be a mountain or two in my way. I don't think they're gonna let me cross that giant section. I'll try. It'll probably yell at me and tell me no. Oh, dang it. Are we gonna have a dungeon finder thing? Oh, it is letting me go through it. Like, or a duty finder thing, even. I'm seeing a dungeon listed on here. Ugh. Good to see you, Ferdinand. I was starting to wonder if you were having second thoughts. Captain Ilbert sends his regards, by the way. He attends to the interrogation of Elaine Royale in Ul'dah even as we speak. But I shall not distract you from the matter at hand. We can discuss the Ivy upon your return. I trust that By which I mean to say, the others are waiting for us at the Aetherites. After you, Scion. Okay. Oh, I don't have to do the dungeon? What? I think it's after this. This is a pretty purple crystal, though. Look at it. I love it. Those look like crystals I'd like to lick. Rock candy. Mmm. I haven't had rock candy in forever. I can't say I'm the biggest fan, though. It is very sugary on account that it's sugar. Oh, so we can just do that, can we? I guess that makes sense. That's how we attune to things anyway, right? Alrighty. So I just take this and do what? This seems like a really bad idea. Did it work? It worked. I think. Oh boy. Try tuning to the Aether right now. Feel for the current and try to locate the beacon. Okay. I'll look for the bacon. Ow. We have done all we can for it, and for us, let us withdraw. Oh. When your final preparations are complete, you must seek out the beacon we have created. If by the grace of the 12 you arrive safely, you must stop Weishart before she summons Shiva. But I want to see what Shiva looks like in this game. What happens if I just don't? Just let it happen. I have my bacon broth as promised. We cannot ignore the possibility that our actions have alerted Weishart to our plans. Should that be the case, she may attempt to hasten the completion of the summoning ritual, and if she succeeds, you'll have little choice but to face Shiva in battle. Knowing little of this saint, I cannot say if your own strength will suffice, and so I would encourage you to call upon your allies. Yeah. Some may have reservations about wagering their lives on the success of Moonbreed as experiments, but others will surely agree that despite desperate times call for desperate measures. Before you assemble your party, pray speak with that knight. I believe he has a message for you from Sir Merrick. Okey-doke. What's going on with him? Sir, Sarah Merrick regrets that he could not be here in person and asks that I read to you this letter. Ahem. Ishgard faces an unprecedented threat, yet in our hour of need, it is not her knights who stand poised to defend her. Ferdinand Eldon, the warrior of light, savior of Eorzea. That's a very long title. Your deeds this day shall not be forgotten. Where others would flee, you choose to remain. Where others would falter, you rise to the challenge. Where others would use their gifts for selfish ends, you wield yours in service to a greater cause. May Halone bless you with good fortune and see you safely home. Thank you. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Duty finder. Click. Okay, it's not a dungeon. It is the Shiva thing. Okie doke. Well. Oh, doesn't look like that long. That's not too bad. Go. Oh, I guess I could have gone to check my Cactpot tickets. Instead, I'm just going to get this track. Why is there a star? I might not have found the last card. Over here. Nope, I'm missing a card. Okay. I want this deck. my Garlean deck because I was playing with Ascension. What? For... Oh, was that not high enough? Obviously it wasn't. Shit. Blah, 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 blah. Nine and can't beat an ace. Mog. God damn it, that's an 8. I can't beat that card. I can't beat that card. Yes, I. No, we're tied. They don't take. I said they don't take my card. Can you just give me my card? God damn it. Can't beat that Minfilia card. No. Block center, phone, tick top. Top. That. Oh, wait. What if I do recommended? I don't think this will help because I don't get any benefits from Ascension with this deck. I think the one reason why I actually wasn't playing it, the recommended deck. Their cards can just keep it getting bigger and bigger, whereas mine will not. That's... It's not all of his cards, though. No, fuck you. Ace higher than a 10, it is not higher than a 10. Well, cool, I'm gonna lose. Oof. So I have a Scion deck, but he has a, well, let's see. So he has a oh no, he has a Minfilia and a Yida and Papalimo in his deck. So that makes it difficult. Okay, let's start out with the twins in the corner, I guess. I'm really hoping they play that Minfilia card early so I can get that out of the way. Oh, there. I'm not going to be able to beat it, but it did not go well. Oh wait, I can beat that card though. That isn't the card I wanted. God damn it. Whew. Oh shit. I should have FF14 Shiva. I didn't look up the...
You should never have come here, warrior of light. I labor only to forge a lasting peace.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
A peace
You would deny us out of ignorance and blind faith. No matter. If it is our fate to be at odds, then it is mine to strike you down. We whom gods and men have forsaken shall be the instruments of our own deliverance.
Sorry, I'm trying to read up on mechanics.
Partake of my flesh. Fill this vessel with your light. Walk amongst your brothers and sisters once more.
Oh, she becomes Shiva's vessel.
Still the hatred within our hearts and bless us with eternal grace.
How are you talking? You're in an ice cube. Man, it's already cold in here. I don't need to be playing ice ball. Okay, ice brand, everyone is soaking. Ice pillars, white out. Alright. Oh, I'm not in the party. Okay. Restoring. If anyone said anything, I did not see it. Away. Hopefully I'm fine where I'm standing. I'm not going to move. Got it! What? I don't know what that was. That looked dangerous. I didn't die. That's all that matters, I guess. Am I supposed to... Shouldn't be reading, probably, while I'm trying to do stuff. What am I supposed to do about these? Am I looking at the wrong fucking wiki page? Because I have a feeling maybe I am. Am I supposed to be targeting the ads? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing! I should have read instead of playing triple triad during those 5 minutes. Oh! That was that attack we were supposed to soak, wasn't it? Oops. Okay, I got a raise. What just happened? Okay. Don't know what's going on. Ooh. Oh shit! Phase change. Okay, this is beautiful. I don't know what's going on, but I just like the music change. Oh, okay, yeah, I've heard this song during playthrough or playlist listen-throughs. I don't know how much I'm supposed to be. Ooh. I don't know how much I'm supposed to be moving. Am I not supposed to be standing on that? I don't know. The song makes me think a little bit of one of the FMA openings. Sounds like, oh, did I just die again? I don't know if I just died again. It's okay. We hit cutscene, freaking words. It's one of those early bosses. I guess I don't have to worry too much when it comes to oh, nobody's here. When it comes to mechanics. At least I'm not at this level. Okay, whatever, we did it. We didn't want that. Oh, I got a commendation. What? For dying. Thank you for your pity commendations. Why does everyone walk slow like this? You know how hard it is to actually walk slow like that? Oh, are you gonna start crying? I'm sorry, I guess.
Fool. Blind, bloody fool.
Nope, she's gonna chastise me instead. Okay. It was either gonna be crying or chastising, I guess. Kind of a toss-up.
You, of all people, should understand the suffering war begets. That no sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence.
Oh. Yeah. So cold.
Mine is the righteous cause.
Yeah. Everybody says this. Shush.
You fight in a war you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm kind of pulled along by the
And they are no
story.
less ignorant than you, following the creed of their fathers without question, never thinking to ask why. Trapped in a delusion of their own creation, and blind to the truth.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get monologued at.
Warrior of light, redemption is not beyond us. We who walk before may lead those who walk after.
Yes? You're not wrong? It's underrated how difficult moving slowly is. Yeah, like if you actually try walking slowly, like deliberately, especially when you're not like super tired or whatever, even when you're super tired, you still walk at like some pace. You just might not be as stable, but it's like actually doing a slow walk like that. Try it. It's actually quite hard because your body's used to moving in a certain way, a certain pace. And when you're like slowing down those natural arts, it really messes with your head.
Seek the keeper of the lake. See with eyes unclouded.
Okay. Gotta go for a swim.
Do not squander mother's gift.
I think she took an ice cube too many to the head because I have no idea what she's talking about, but okay.
Hear, feel, think.
Now, did she just die because she became vessel for a basically a primal or something, or did she just fuck up? I think she just died. Did you just died? What just happened? Yeah, you just reduced the frequency of actually taking steps more so than actually slowing the motion down, so... Yeah, it's weird. Moving slowly. Oh, hi! Is it La Habrie? Braha Ribe?
And so the vessel withdraws. A predictable outcome.
No, it's not. It's somebody that's pinching their nose when they talk. Guy, you might want to pull the mask away from your face. It's pressing in on your nose and you're sounding a bit nasally.
Nevertheless, La Habrea will be pleased.
What is this voice? You're not La Habrea. Get out of here.
Unfortunate.
That he's pleased? You not like him? Seems like some people are at odds when it comes to La Brea. Fancred loves La Brea. Now that you brought it up, I'm thinking about how it's actually a really common visual trope. The walking slow thing. By the 12, you're alive. I mean, of course you're alive. Why wouldn't you be? I don't know. Shiva, death. Iceheart did what? And you're certain about that, are you? Dravanians are skilled with glamours, after all. Look, if you say that's what you saw, I believe you. It's just that I've never heard of a primal being summoned like that before. Are you sure you're not injured? Head trauma has been known to cause hallucinations, you see. No? Fair enough. I was only asking. You know, fine. Fine. Alrighty. If you ask me, there's not to be gained from mulling over the implications of restoring the freezing cold. Let's save it for the rising stones, huh? I'll get everyone to meet us there. Ah, but before that, you best pay a visit to Whitebrim Front and speak with Alphanod. He's probably worried sick about you. That or he's busy playing at politics with the Ashgardians. Either way, I'm sure he'll be delighted to see you hale and healthy. Speaking of which, you don't have a headache or anything, do you? No? Blurred vision? No reason. Stop fucking assuming I hallucinated. See you again soon. Again, you live in a magical world where you can teleport through crystals, and you're worried about me hallucinating things. Not saying you can't, but the way the universe works, I don't know if you have like a giant space to wiggle in to accuse me of hallucinating bullshit. Lots of bullshit happens here, just naturally. Alphanon, where are you? Are you in here where it's warm? Of course, you have to be on like the 3rd fucking floor because you can't be right on the entrance for me to find. Hi. Didn't die again. There he is, and none the worse for wear. Was there ever any doubt that the Warrior of Light would succeed? I think I speak for us all when I say that I should like nothing more than to hear the stirring tale of your victory, if you would be so kind. Lady turned herself into Ice Lady, and I killed her, and she disappeared. Then we were too late to prevent the summoning. Yeah, but it's a different kind of summoning. She used herself as a vessel. It was strange. You went into an ice cocoon? But not too late to prevent further loss of life. An outcome worthy of celebration, and one for which we have Ferdinand to thank. Ooh, I want turkey. Mashed potatoes. Yes, you are right, of course, Sir Emeric. We should be content with what we have accomplished. I could have just not killed her. I, for one, could not have wished for a better outcome. Shiva is no longer a threat, and the heretics have been routed. Aye, there is a matter of the Ice Heart's escape, but she cannot run forever. Okay, so she didn't die, she just fucked off. Whether it takes days, weeks, moons, or even years, my knights will find her. In the meantime... Oh, shit. I don't know. In the meantime, Lord Drillamont, is the caravan ready? The supplies that you men recovered have been prepared for transport in accordance with your wishes. Rest assured that my knights will see them safely to Revenant's Toll. I've heard that one before. Of that I have no doubt. I take it these are the same self-supply that the heretics stole from the House Forton caravan. Less the crystals which comprise the bulk of the shipment, yes. Scarcely a fraction of that which was promised, but a meaningful contribution to your cause all the same. Oh, and on an unrelated note, Ferdinand, might I trouble you to accompany me to the Camp Dragonhead at your earliest convenience? I don't know, Emeric. I generally have to ask a Minophilia for permission, and I apparently have to go all the way to the stones to do it, even though I know I have a link shell and can be like, hey, Minophilia, can I go on an excursion with Sir Emeric over here? And she'll probably say yes, but I don't know. 'Tis not for my benefit. A certain lord was most distressed when he learned of your intent to risk life and limb to stop Iceheart. It took half a dozen knights to restrain him, I am told. I don't know who the fuck I'm talking about. Oh. Maybe? I don't know who's talking about. Men give vent to their anxieties in myriad ways. Praise do not think less of him. I totally did not doze off in my chair. Maybe you should go sleep. Of course, I feel drowsy, but again, that's because of the fucking eyeshadow. Eyeshadow's the worst. Actually, eyeliner is the worst. You wouldn't believe how many times I've stabbed myself in the eye with a fucking eyeliner pen. Because you're drawing so close to your stupid eyeball, and you want to blink because there's a thing in your eyeball, and it's everywhere, and try to hold your eye open. Then your hand slips, and then you poke yourself in the fucking eyeball. Fucking worst. I don't know how people put on makeup like on a daily basis. It is a tower in the middle of my flight path. Knock, knock. I'm here and I'm not dead. Apparently you were really worried about me and I appreciate it. What were you thinking, Ferd? About nothing at all, really. Wagering your very being on a dubious theory which might allow you to enter Iceheart Slayer, knowing full well that she could have sufficient forewarning to complete her ritual to summon Shiva anyway, and then engaging the abomination in mortal combat. By the theory, Ferdinand, 'tis the stuff of ballads, a battle for the ages. What that I had been there to fight by your side, but you weren't. It's okay, it's fine. Yet here I was forced to wait, condemned to wonder at the fate of a dear friend for a veritable eternity. I'm okay, calm down. I would not wish such torture on my most hated enemy. But you are here now, and that is what truly matters. Let us move on. Okay. Sir Aramaic wished to have words with you and Master Alphinaud in private. He awaits us in the intercessory. I was saying, I just saw both of them. Why can't we talk there? The way I see people having to hold their eyelids to put on eyeliner and mascara makes me really not envious. I'm not a fan. I don't really have a good setup in my bathroom either to get like close to the mirror. I need to see about maybe getting a hand mirror. Oh, look at this chocobo! Oh, look at him! Look at him with his little pumpkins. Oh, look at this little Moogle pumpkin. Oh, it's a bomb. Oh, it's a door. Oh, look. Let's take a look at this. What's this one on the side? What are these again? I know I've seen them. What are they? Oh, but it's so cute. Oh, look at it. Look at the little skull mask. Hi. Hi, little chocobo. Oh, you're adorable. I love you. Look at this. Oh, it's delightful. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be staring at your chocobo. It's delightful. The other day, I saw someone over here, and they were doing, I guess, the squat emote with the NPCs. It was great, really. Not as great as that chocobo, though. Did you see that chocobo? Delightful. Very spooky chocobo, yes. Delightful in every single spooky way. The way I already read that. Yeah, eyeliner is kind of like the worst.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks.
I also forgot that's what you sounded like. Alrighty.
Never before have we been required to contend with a primal. Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task.
It's okay, I killed her.
From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
Then the argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move against Nautalon.
Ere we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense.
No, I think you need to be more proactive when it comes to summoning gods, my dear.
All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment.
The Horde? I think that's from a different game.
Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy. You who have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now.
But it didn't... I mean, I guess they killed people to get the crystals, but it's not like their primal was tempering people, and that's kind of more the problem, I think, with primals.
And there is naught like a brush with death.
But I guess it's fine. No one else was there to deal with the problem. Just me, but, you know, it changes everybody's mind, because I came back and told
At the
a story.
very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith,
Why am I
shall
here
withdraw
again for
my
this?
previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
That will not be necessary. We, too, have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
I don't remember the thing going on with Dravania. I'm actually kind of lost when they bring that one up.
Once more, I must thank you.
Sir Emmerich, if I may, do you truly believe that Midgardsormr could return?
Oh yes, Midsummer. Sad lady in flowers. It's very scary.
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's toll were taken by your enemies. Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Alright, calm down, Alphanod.
Choose your next words carefully.
Ooh, fight.
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord
See,
Commander of the Temple Knights?
Her shoulder pads are no longer as egregious as they once were after we saw that one Barley King shoulder pads that take up a quarter of the room.
One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am. Now, why do you suppose that is?
Nepotism? Bribery? You got in with some ladies that could pull some strings, or even some guys. You got in with some people that could pull some strings with you, called in some favor. I don't know. Ambition, hard work, dedication, black magic.
Because I swiftly learned to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs. You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
We are so glad to be of use to you.
Alright, cut it out.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget, one born of necessity. The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease.
Keep talking about dragons, but I don't think I've seen one dragon so far.
We
Do we get to see dragons eventually? When do they pull out the actual dragon?
Our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders.
God, I feel like they've been using not won't so much today. I feel like I've noticed it so often. Just today. It's driving me crazy. That's my term, my archaic, old English fantasy terminology of the day.
To see the light. Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Nah. YOLO, my guy.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them. I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
You need a nap, Elfanod. I know you're like 14 and you nap occasionally, like an 8-year-old, 6-year-old.
I trust you understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second-in-command will speak for me.
Lucia, at your service.
Oh, now you get a
Pray
name.
excuse our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies.
Reticence. That's a fun word. What does that mean?
Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences.
That's fine. Hold on, I'm looking up reticence. I don't think I spelled that right. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Moving on. Ah, dang it. Or might be cutting it close to getting this done.
Risk losing sight of their future.
Oh, I think we're on a road less traveled. If we don't get to it, it's fine.
Should aught befall one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone.
Wait, OGs did the horrible quest. Be ready for a voice change. Voice change for what? Oops, that's not what I meant to.
Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house.
Oh shit! Sorry!
Which reminds me.
Damn it.
Lord Orchefort, if you would be so kind.
How did he say that? Orchefort? That you is is that how he said it? That age is like fucking silent. I don't have a pronunciation. I'm gonna. Oh, Alphanod? Oh, he finally hits puberty. Oh, are we just on the outskirts of it? Sorry, I didn't mean to skip that one line, by the way.
In times
really
such as
didn't.
these, trust
pulled
is
up
ever in short
How do you get
supply.
rid of the chat window?
Mayhap this will go some
Wanted
way
to-
to rectify the problem.
Whatever, it's there.
The results of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
Actually, I completely lost what we were talking about.
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
You're the one that lacked faith. You thought I was gonna die. I'm the main character. I'm not gonna die. You can calm down. Oh, chiffon. Okay, whatever. Close enough. Oh, I need to sneeze. Ow. Ow. Also, hello Blizzard Hawk, how are you doing tonight? Alfie goes from being American to being a Brit. I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily call Alphanod's current accent American. He has some air, like, I guess I don't know too many Americans that talk with that level of pomp to them. It's more like a gentler English accent, I would say. Thank you, Brian. Wait, what is this? Eyes unclouded. Oh, we got 3 things, but we only have like 12 minutes. Oops, I'm sorry, I stopped reading that. Moreover, ramifications of word of this incident reaches Imperial ears. The Garlean Empire believes that primals are an insufferable menace, that their mere existence is a threat to this very star. As such, they deem any action taken against the beast tribes to be justified by default. Imagine then if it became known that it was not only the beast tribes of Eorzea that could summon primals, but her civilized people as well. Any lingering objections to the Eorzean campaign would vanish overnight. Where before we had to contend with a single Imperial Legion, we could well find ourselves facing the combined might of all Garlemald. But I speak unadvisedly, comforting, and it is better that we continue this conversation in Mordona. I just saw that he said go to the Rising Stones, and I just started clicking. No, fucking goddamn. No! No, I want it! No, fuck. Do this, please. Thank you. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's fine. I think there's a plot. Oh, no. Oh, is that why he sounds kind of off? Because he's an American doing a faux British accent? He does okay, I suppose, but it's fine. Okay, let's see. Is Thancred bothering Flamen again? He's not. He's over here. Oh no, he's butt fucking drunk. What you two do is your own business. Don't say I didn't warn you. Trying to tumble a table now, are we? Don't give up yet, boy. Eat it, line them up. Okay, and then... Thancred, what are you doing? And we wonder how the fuck he got possessed. Hey, I just gotta say, you're a pretty... Yeah, you're alright. Okay, Thancred. I think... Stop giving him drinks! fucking mess. Well, at least Tataru stopped fucking juggling. Done juggling? There's little fortune and far less fame in being a receptionist, but one must be realistic. Also, it seemed that I grossly misinformed regarding the average earnings of a street performer. I didn't read that properly, but okay. Anyway, we're just gonna go. After I get distracted. Ooh! There's a weird break in, like, the geometry there. And if I remember, Canadian, me. No, I'm from the States. I live in Michigan, so I'm just south of Canada, I guess, but I'm not Canadian. I have family from Canada.
Words cannot well express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole. Needless to say, I am most eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Curthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it.
Yeah, everyone keeps asking, so it doesn't matter.
Excellent. I shall summon the others at once.
Show and fucking tell. Oh, hi Urianger. I'm glad to see that you're still around.
Iceheart used her own body as a vessel for a primal soul?
Yeah, it was weird.
Master Louisoir's writings make no mention of such a possibility. Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
As certain as we can be that good King Mogulmog the 12th was a primal, I should think. Both were ostensibly summoned.
Let's not quibble over definitions. Of more concern is the implication that Iceheart retained her will, even after she was possessed. We are talking about a mortal, wielding the power of a primal.
Okay, what was with that delivery? Calm down, Thancred. Jeez, that was oddly aggressive. Especially with his body language, is very aggressive. I'm a Texan Mexican, still like 20 to 25 plus away. Well, yeah, we're right at the end of patch 2.5. Then we have to get through stuff that deals with the tower. Is about where we are.
It can't possibly be that easy.
Moonbreda,
Moonbreda
just got here.
Or maybe she's just special?
What qualities this woman possesseth, I know not. But full sure am I that she was groomed for this role.
Urianger, I love you, but I hate that you use possessive, because I do.
Few are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
Well, I wouldn't presume to comment on how the lass came to know about summoning, but I will say that what she summoned was a primal. The readings were the same, or near as damn it. Strange as it all sounds, it's really no different from what you've faced before.
Okay.
Then mayhap it is time that we re-examined our previous encounters.
Oh, pack your things, Ida. We're going back to Gridania.
Yes, sir.
About Iceheart's final words to you.
Yeah, I don't remember what the fuck they were. It's like something about mother's gift. I wasn't fully paying attention.
Hear, feel, think.
Yeah, it's in that one song that plays if you let the opening cutscene play for too long for A Realm Reborn, and I find just the talking bits of that song unbearable, so please stop saying it.
Hydaelyn speaks to her as well.
Oh, right. That's why. Okay. Gideon Emery, my ex, absolutely loves his voice. For Urianger.
If Iceheart is blessed with the power of the Echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her goals.
He just gets bonus points because he gets to read Urianger's lines, meaning I don't have to read them and get annoyed with his over-wordy mannerism.
Or could it be that it was a revelation granted her by the Echo which first set her on this path? She did say that the Ishgardians were blind to the truth. Do you think she has knowledge of the origins of the Ishgardian-Dravanian War? It would do much to explain her unwavering conviction.
I don't know. Why are you looking at me and asking me? I don't know what you're actually talking about. I feel like I missed something.
Did not the Lady Iceheart implore thee to seek the Keeper of the Lake? And did she not imply that in so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
Yes, I'm so glad you remembered the whole speech that she said to me when I was there by myself that I don't fully fucking recall. But yeah, that's what she said.
Midgard Zoma was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the ages. Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well founded.
Your mom was supposed to be dead too, Minfilia, and she's outside serving people drinks. Also, how is Thancred sober in this cutscene? He was butt fucking drunk out there with Moonbreeder.
It would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake. For a mercy, we are well positioned to do so. Iceheart, Shiva, Ascians, and Midgard Zoma. I shudder to think how they're all connected.
They're connected by bad things. I don't know how long these last two quests are going to be. I don't think we're going to be able to get through them. We'll see what this has to say. I mean to scour the annals for knowledge of Midgard Zomer. Given his great age, I dare say he appears in more than a few. Do you hear that? The commotion outside. Would you go see if aught is amiss? It's probably Thancred being fucking drunk again. Maybe that's why he was so aggressive in that last cutscene. He was just trying to keep it together after being drunk. Doesn't look like anything's happening out here. Look, 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 look over there. He's back to being drunk. I don't know how he was talking to us. Ferdinand, 'tis well that you're on hand. We have a problem. Okay, Ivy Lady has escaped. It happened shortly after the Immortal Flames took her into custody. She had been placed in a dungeon cell ahead of her coming trial, but apparently the accommodation was not to her liking. She's a fucking prisoner! She doesn't get a say! The turnkey was found slain along— oh, okay. I see what you're saying. The turnkey was found slain along with 2 guards. 'Tis plain she received inside help. Citizens report seeing Royale putting the city via the Gate of Nald with a bloodied spear in her hand. She makes for Castrum Meridinum. I am certain of it. With her fate in Eorzea as good as sealed, what recourse has she but to flee to her imperial masters? Even as we speak, Captain Ilberg and the First are hot upon her heels. Pray make haste to get— How— does anyone know how long these 2 quests are? Get them out. Should we just get them out of the way? I still haven't played any of the Dragon Age games. Okay. Down there. Okay, yeah, let's get these 2 quests out of the way so we can finish the 2.5 patch quest line. Then we can go into 2. Did I say 2.5? I meant 2.4 if I did. But then we can start the 2.5 one next week. Because I'm gonna have to start asking people around for stuff for the tower. Is this not where I supposed— nope, because I went to that. I don't want to talk to him yet about that. Fuck. I spared my fucking map. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Look, the fog is actually blue. Good job, guys. You named it— oh, 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 oh. I don't know where I was going. Hi, Elbird. How are you? My things are coming, Scion. I have spoken with the soldiers here. They say that Rael walked through the camp not a bell ago. Aye, she walked right through. You did not mishear. We have Ruban's decision to keep the matter secret to thank for that. Bad for morale, he said. As a result, not a single flame in the garrison made any attempt to detain her, and so here we are. Well, I'm a flame, and I'm gonna detain her. Rael must not be allowed to reach. Okay. Can't get to the castrum. Have I not spoken to this fucking Skoko keep? Whatever. I've spoken to them now. Where am I going? Why couldn't I just... I guess they don't want her getting to the castrums. Like, why couldn't I just meet her at the castrum? Oh, there's a bazillion fates around here. This area can be really annoying if you come up here to do mining just because of the annoying amount of fates. So, where... This side of the gate? Where are you? Level sync is in effect. Okay, just do it. What's the level cap on this game again? I'm at 60. Is it 80? 80 right now? This wretch was with Royale. He threw himself at us when his mistress might escape. Okay. He didn't blink when we cut him down, not even when he started screaming. No loyalty even to her own. The god's damned harpy. Spit. With me, Scion, we almost have her. Again, I enjoy the Moogle sound effect that my weapon makes, even in cutscenes. Do I have to do... Oh, boy. Do I have to take care of all the X? Like quite busy out here. Wait, what's going on? I can't move. There's shenanigans going on. Oh. Is this one of those instances where I can't target her? Do I have to actually take care of the extras? Or do they just keep coming? Oh boy. Sometimes with these story battles like this, I'm not entirely sure what I'm actually supposed to be focusing on. Because sometimes if you... I think it was the Black Mage quest, you couldn't let, like, the others, like, die. So it's like, if you were trying to focus DPS and let them die, you had a problem. These guys in my face are getting annoying. 90 is the cap now? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm out of MP. I was like, why am I not doing anything? Fucking magic point. I knew that. I know how to play magic class, but I have to rely on MP, I promise. At least sometimes I do. Guy in my face needs to die. Oh. That robot also on me. Over doesn't look like he's doing. Should I help him? Better help. He just hit me with a rock. I'm going to foolishly believe the NPCs can take care of those other two. We're doing damage. Yeah. Is she not going down again? No, we're fine. Oh, dang it, I thought I cast the fire through and I didn't. Fuck. No, die, please. Die, please. Die, please. Can I not kill her while this... I have to kill the robot here. Oh no, there's more shit! Oh, fuck. Ah! Help! NPCs, help! Oh, you Gary, there you are. Where the fuck were you? God damn it. Ah, motherfucker, no way. Please leave me alone. Oh, God. Oh, bloody fucking hell. Stop. I'm gonna die. Oh, no. I'm gonna die. Oh, no. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die very badly. Oh no, I'm gonna get transferred all the way back to Ul'dah. Ilbert died. Oh. Will the chocobo be active in this fight? I didn't have my chocobo out either. Fuck. Okay. Alright. No. Easy. Fuck that. No. Target the big guy first. Oh, no, my chocobo's not here. Great. Okay, I just used the official green for no reason. Awesome. Do certain things like push the fight? Is it just killing everybody? Is it getting a lean down to a certain level? I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to be prioritizing. I can't heal anybody here. Guess I need to get these hands off people so they're not defenseless. Ah, fuck. I don't know what I'm targeting. I am not even targeting the bigger guy, but I wanted to target. Okay, assholes? Fucking burn? Oh shit, I didn't move out of the way of that at all. That's not what I thought I was in. Oh well. I'm guessing I need to kind of focus. Yeah? Yeah? Oh shit. Okay, that robot didn't die. Okay, we're gonna target her. I wanna believe that'll do something. Oh boy. Oh, I'm gonna tank that, because that's a good idea. Oh, that's wrong. Ah! Ooh. Can I not kill her? That's not what I wanted to switch to, but whatever, I'm committed. Gilbert, you better not fucking die. I don't even know where he is. He's at a little under half. He might be okay. Okay, guy, stop fucking poking me with your stupid stick. Okay. Ugh. Gas, pant, short. Bind her and do it tight. You didn't do that the first time. Yes, sir. Who's... Uh-oh. Just wrap her up in a rope cocoon. That's not a rope cocoon. Good work, Min. Hi, Alphanon. So glad you could help. She and her Imperial cronies pushed us close, but we were better. Well, it took us at least one try, but yeah, we were better. Behold, a respected officer of the Immortal Flames. People looked up to you as one of the Order's founding members, one of its pillars. Saddens me to see you fallen so low. Snort, what would you know of low? You, a spoiled little lordling who has never known any want. People such as you take wealth and birth for granted. You think it your God's given right to rule over others. You know not of our plight, the injustice that we low-born Ishgardians must endure. To the noble lords and ladies, we are not people but resources to be consumed. I did what I had to do to survive, stealing, killing, even whoring myself. It is no fault of mine if fools imagined me a paragon when I joined the flames. To hear you tell it, one would think you're the only person to have suffered. In case you have forgotten, Robon himself was born into poverty, as was I. We lived hand to mouth a little more than the shirts on our backs. Hunger was our constant companion. Yet never did we bemoan our lot in life, nor did we begrudge others their fortunes. We accepted the hand that we had been dealt, and played it to the best of our ability. Life was a battle, aye, but no matter what fate threw at us, we took it on the chin and came back for more. Everything we have, we fought for. How are we any different, then? 'Tis true that we're both mercenaries of lowly birth, and 'tis true that we both had our fair share of struggles. But whereas I sold my sword, you, Marshal, you sold your comrades. If life has taught me one thing, it is that you never betray your own. I would sooner cut off my own arm than raise a hand against a friend. But enough talk. You'll return to Ul'dah to face justice, and the people who trust you have dragged... and the people whose trust you have dragged through the gutter. Okay. We're actually close to being done with this. And I'm in a fucking fate. I'm out of level sync though, so. Okay. Wait. I need to talk to the boy. Get off the bird. Off the bird. Not so much as a hint of remorse. 'Tis well that this sword business is finally at an end. A friend's betrayal cuts deeper than steel. We must hope that we have chosen our own allies more wisely than Robon chose his. Okay. Oh.
I have heard. Truly bothersome
Here it is.
business. No, I do not foresee a problem on that front. The main concern is Robon. There is no telling what the brute might do.
Is this really the best place to be having...
Day and night.
Is this really the the best place to be having a conversation like this.
You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace.
It was Teleji in the meeting room with the candlestick.
Sever one of the East Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while.
Not Dodorito. Cheese chip.
Nanamo unamo. For my sake, pray be a good little Sultana to the last.
Again, is this really the best place to be doing your evil biddings? You don't have like a secret area to go do evil plottings in? Captain Elbert and I have a few questions for the Flame Marshal regarding the circumstances of her miraculous escape. When we have completed our interrogation, we shall take our findings directly to General Roban, and that shall be the end of it. Your work here is done, my friend. My thanks. But I have one last task for you. Return to the Rising Stones. Okay. I'm aware that the antecedent held Rael in high regard. For better or worse, you'll want to know what... Okay. We'll have to Minfilia. That's nothing new. Damn it. I needed that open. Back there. Bullshit. I like this. No, but it's just a really weird place to still be doing it. Have they not developed weird microphones or something? There has to be some kind of surveillance devices. Or at least they need them. Let's see, what's everyone doing this time? Thancred's still drunk. So nothing new. Okay. So this should be the last quest for this quest line. So after this we'll wrap it up.
Welcome back, my friend. I have already received word from Alfino.
I swear they just make up how to say Alphanod's name. Why are you saying it Alphino? They never said it like that before. I swear to God. My chocobo's name is Ermin, and there's a reason.
To think that Flame Marshal Huayu was the Garlean agent.
Ryu? That's how you say that? Bull crap it is. Fucking French ass names. At least it's not Kalu. That kid sucks. Ryu. Don't think I'll ever have to say that again, but... Ugh.
Together with Robon, Aline lent us much needed aid at the time of our order's founding. She
Is there a way you can buy the Spoopy Chocobo from earlier? I think it's... Oh, Alphanods you mean, which is why it's Alphino. Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm gonna say Alphanod until the sun fucking careens into my apartment. Oh, the Spoopy Chocobo I think is actually, like an online store item. Wait, what? Blah, blah, blah.
When we discussed the subject, her eyes fairly shone with determination. Whatever else she may have been, I choose to believe that it was her true self with whom I spoke then.
Okay, Minfilia, great.
But now is not the time to dwell on such matters.
No.
I have an important announcement to make regarding our effort to defeat the Asians. We shall begin as soon as everyone is assembled.
Why? Again, I don't know how Thancred's gonna partake in this conversation. He was drunk outside again. Oh, hi, Thancred. I see you got over your
thanks for
affliction.
Moonbreeder, the floor is yours.
By now, I'm sure you're all familiar with
You know, you
white
can change your
orosite,
chocobo's
the
color.
miraculous material that'll allow us to capture Asian souls.
I know I've seen people with other colored chocobos, I just haven't looked into it.
Back at Snowcloak, we verified its ability to absorb vast amounts of ether.
Oh, well, the spoopy chocobo we saw from earlier, it's just different barding that you can get. It's like the post barding that I just got today, and then I can change it back to like the black mage barding.
Alas, it leaves something to be desired in the area of stability. The stone can only store ether for a short while before expelling its contents.
In addition to orosite's inherent limitations, we must needs be wary of our enemy's strength. Our foe draweth upon an infinite wellspring of power. Even should we succeed in entrapping him, the stone will not long contain his wrath.
Meaning that, if we want to kill the swine, we'll have to be quick about it.
'Tis our belief
murder.
that an Asian soul may be
Asian
permanently
murder.
undone, if smitten by a sufficiently concentrated burst of pure ether.
The only trouble is, we can't say for sure how concentrated the burst needs to be. Without knowing how much ether an Asian soul is composed of, we're basically guessing.
Hey, Thancred, you were like possessed. Can you give us some insight, or are you too drunk to remember? Maybe he drinks to
Our
not
sole
remember.
clue lieth in thy struggle with La Habrea.
Oh, so
During that
Thancred.
encounter, Heidelin bid you forge what she called a blade of light, a weapon which took the form of a luminous stream of energy.
Yeah.
Based on your description, we believe the blade with which you vanquished your foe was composed of ether. Admittedly, your victory proved ephemeral, as La Habrea was able to use a crystal of darkness to flee into the space that lies between our world and the void. The fact remains, however, that Heidelin placed the means to destroy the Asians in your hands.
They didn't let me keep it, mind you, but
Be
yeah.
that as it may, it would be unwise to assume that she will do the same when we next encounter such a foe.
Quite so, my lady. We must needs find the means to forge our own blade of ether, one to equal that which Heidelin did benevolently bestow upon her champion.
That is all well and good, but it seems to me that producing such a blade will require a prodigious quantity of ether. Whence will it come, pray tell?
Oh, what if we had 2 pieces of white orosite? One to trap the Asian, and the other to store the ether for the blade.
Oh, nice try. But it's as I said, the stone won't hold ether for any length of time. We'd still need to collect the stuff there and then, sorry to say.
Oh, these stones are bullshit.
And therein lies the rub. Finding a way to create the blade whenever and wherever we choose.
It would seem more research is in order.
Cool, I'm so glad we had this meeting.
I'm going to linger a while, perform a few more tests on the orosite. And I could do with some help. Urianger, why don't you lend me a hand?
Kiss! Go! Damn it.
Mine apologies, but I am required at the waking sands.
I'm going back to the desert.
Lady Minfilia hath given me sole charge of the premises. 'Twould be unseemly to leave them unattended.
He says this, but he pops away so fucking often. In a stable for an FC, like free company.
Sole charge, you say? So you're basically alone there then? Well, that settles it. I'll just have to come to you.
Uh-oh. Oh, we'll be sure to knock when we come visit. Okay, sounds... Oh, why
While
didn't they
you were
leave?
afield, word arrived from the Sharlayan motherland. You will recall that a survey party was dispatched to investigate the incident at the Isle of Vow. What they discovered was troubling, to say the least.
Yeah, it got wiped off
According
the
to the
fucking map.
report, the isle has been erased from existence. 'Twas as if a hole had been torn in the very fabric of reality.
Just a little bit. She's coming on a teeny tiny bitch.
Aye, yet the mystery endeth not with the isle's disappearance.
Oh, that's why he didn't leave.
It hath come to light that a number of scholars in various other locales were reported missing at a similar juncture.
Oh, that's fun.
What's more, they all had something
Sounds like
in
an
common with the head of the
SCP.
students of Baldessian. Every last one of them was researching a phenomenon called dimensional compression, or the rejoining as the ancient texts call it. I'll be damned if that's a coincidence.
That sounds ominous.
All indications suggest
like an
Ascian
SCP.
involvement. But I sense that a force greater still is at work. The entity the dark beings call the one true God. We must pray that my dear friend Kryl regains consciousness soon. If she bore witness to the Isle of Val's final moments, she may be able to shed some light on this mystery.
You should also pray that when she regains consciousness, she doesn't have amnesia, because that would make that difficult. Because it would be very unfortunate if she also had amnesia. Yay! So the next one should be good intentions. Right? Oh, there's another cutscene. Oh, nope, there's another cutscene. Never mind.
Following the calamity, the forces of the 14th Imperial Legion entrenched themselves in strategic locations across Eorzea.
I like how this is obviously exposition for us. I feel like the two people he's talking to would already know this.
Accomplish this. It was suspected that they had received help. To think that it came from Huayu.
Huayu? Why? What? I'm not even correcting it. I don't care anymore.
There is more. We have reason to believe that Huayu didn't deal exclusively with the 14th. She also answered to a higher authority in Garlemald.
I'm sorry, I hate French names, French words, French things, unless it's bread or toast or fries. French food, I guess, is fine, but everything else irritates me.
But this higher authority could not have been the Emperor. By consenting to the media project, Solus Zos Galvus showed himself to be more concerned about preventing the spread of primal influence than claiming Eorzea for the Empire. He would happily have seen the lot reduced to ash. We believe a number of high-ranking figures within the royal household were against the decision, but that they knew better than to oppose the Emperor openly. Of course, this didn't prevent them from making clandestine provisions, in which Huayu played a part.
This name is making me angry.
Alas, these provisions did not prevent Dalamud from falling, and the ensuing chaos changed the face of the realm forever. Yet Eorzea survived. To all intents and purposes, the Meteor Project had failed, and the Empire was left to rue its lack of a decisive means to eliminate the primals. Until, that is, it stumbled upon the Ultima weapon.
Even before the accursed thing was dug up, it seemed to me the 14th had the might to overwhelm our weakened armies. Yet they chose to hide behind their walls. Why?
The Black Wolf was wary of making the denizens of Eorzea desperate, lest more primals emerge to bleed the land. The discovery of the Ultima weapon, however, emboldened him to resume his war of conquest in earnest.
Why are they having this conversation? Is it just to talk about what Huayu was doing?
Who believed that Van Belsar's actions were premature. One who stood higher in the Imperial Army's chain of command. He ordered the Legatus to halt his advance, only to find that the Black Wolf had slipped its leash, and that the 14th now acted alone. In a bid to bring Van Belsar to heel, he used the agent he had planted in Ul'dah prior to the calamity to undermine the Legion's efforts.
A man who outranks Van Belsar, yet opposed the late Emperor's decision to annihilate Eorzea. This could only be the former High Legatus of the Garlean army, now known as Emperor Varus Zos Galvus.
Yeah, you guys can keep saying these Garlean names, I'm not gonna fucking remember them.
So he was Huayu's true master.
We're lucky I know who Valen Belstar is. Just because I played
in actual fact,
fucking
we've learned that even as Huayu served the Empire's interests, she sold Imperial secrets to a certain faction in Eorzea. In so doing, she helped to maintain the status quo, thus prolonging the conflict. Considering who stands to profit from war, it isn't hard to imagine who her other masters were.
It was the turtle. Two-headed turtle.
Hells. You mean to say that she was a double agent?
I mean to say she was a quadruple agent.
Triple, if you consider her services.
Oh,
to
he
Ben
actually
Belsar
went there,
and the
except
new
he said
Emperor
triple.
as separate.
As neatly as these pieces seem to fit, one aspect of the puzzle remains unclear to me. By whose will was the Marshal feeding intelligence to the heretics? And try as I might, I fail to see how aiding their cause would profit either her Imperial or monetarist masters. Could it be that another hand is at work here? If so, why you must be made to reveal whose it is.
Oh, is she a quadruple agent?
Not only have I lost a trusted friend, now I must interrogate her as a stranger.
Not a pleasant task, I grant you, but a necessary one. Unless we weed out the ivy, root, stalk, and stem, it will simply grow back.
I know that full well. Those closest to Huayu have already been detained, and I will question them alongside her.
General, pray keep in mind that there may be unwitting abettors among them.
All will be treated fairly. On that you have my word. Those who are innocent have no cause to fear.
The others, on the other
You
hand,
have ever been a friend
I
of
will
truth,
just
General.
kill them right there on
I
the
hope
spot.
the unpleasant task of weeding out falsehood will not detain you too long. Though it be for the sake of Eorzea, doubting one's comrades is poison to the soul. And with that, I take my leave.
All these years, I've been made to dance to their tune. How could you, Huayu? How could you side with them?
Ooh, he said a whole word when the mouth wasn't moving. It's not perfect, the lip syncing, and I don't pick on it too much because I know it's a dub, but that was egregious. That was bad.
Those cankers who take from this land and give naught in return, who use their power to disempower and grow fat while the people starve.
But that them was
I know
bad.
you can hear me, monetarist scum. Your crimes will not go unpunished.
Okay, now he's just yelling to the empty room.
They have purged this land of your sickness before the eyes of the 12. I swear it.
Okay. Okay. I think Ruban needs a nap. Oh, because now he's just yelling. Oh, I want a Moogle plushie. I want a Chocobo
I shall
plushie.
have no further need of you this day. Your Grace.
Oh no, she's going to get attacked. Telegi's sneaking around. Look, what is that supposed to be? We can just think of it as like really thick pizza. An actual pizza pie.
I fear that not even mine own chambers shall remain private for long.
Well, you're very right.
Has the situation grown so grim?
We're about to have an intruder. Wait, were you always here?
Ever since he proposed the Cartiner Reclamation Bill, Teleji Adeleji has risen to greater prominence upon the backs of impoverished refugees.
I'm sorry, are they only eating sweets? They have a muffin, I'm assuming some kind of cookie, a bread, whatever the fuck these are. What, pineapple upside down cakes, maybe? What is this? Are these supposed to be sugar cubes? This fork is gymongous. I guess she's also just very small.
The monetarists were
Very
ever united in their
very
pursuit of profit,
bulky.
but the man's actions have torn a rift in their ranks. They snap at each other as rabid dogs. Yet now is not the time to be bickering among ourselves.
I'm sorry.
Bickering is a threat to law and order. Might you not have grounds to dissolve this?
Were they all just here? Or is she just having a girls' tea party? What's going on? Why are they here? They're just having a tea party. What?
Would that the solution was so simple.
Oh, they
Admiral.
also have cake?
Alas, my moving to dissolve the syndicate is certain to spark outrage among the influential merchant class, whom the Cabal represents.
Is this like one of those like weird Jello salad things? They have like more muffins over here. What is going on? Do they each get their own fucking teapot? Is this soup? Is this tea? Sugar cube? Or are these just a bowl of croutons? What are these? What's supposed to be on this table?
This would serve to exacerbate the current unrest, and peace would
That's not the
slip still
focus of the
further
scene.
away. Be they rich or poor, natives or refugees, all who reside in Ul'dah have a right to pursue happiness. It is the duty of a ruler to protect this right. If I am to perform my duty, I must needs tread warily. It would not do to make enemies heedlessly. Were Lord Lolorito here, he would doubtless say that I have my head in the clouds.
A ruler is required to take a wide view. Try as we might to cater to all needs, some will inevitably be overlooked. As such, there shall ever be citizens who feel aggrieved. It cannot be helped.
This sitting pose is very uncomfortable. One, her dress is clipping through the chair, or the chair is clipping into her dress. Two, her back is angled with the back of the chair, but the seat is much too long for her to sit in it comfortably without her to have her legs go along the edge. But her leaning back like this is very awkward for where her arms are. Like if you actually sat like that, like perched at the edge of your chair, like leaning back like she is. Oh, it's just uncomfortable. And it's because these chairs have been made so characters like this that are larger, cause see, her back's a bit more against the chair, and her legs can actually bend around, and her feet can actually touch the ground. Cause I don't think her feet are actually touching the ground. But then she's also sitting with her shoulders back to have her hands that far up her lap. It's very uncomfortable. I don't know what not Nanamo, whatever the Sultana's name is. I don't know what she fucking looks like. Is it Nanamo? What's her name? Whatever. I don't know what her sitting pose looks like, but you look at these two and it's just uncomfortable. Think about how good of a workout she's getting. I mean, I guess. She has to hold that giant fairy staff of
As you
hers.
have informed us, the monetarists take no view but their own. They hunger for power while the masses starve.
It could look worse,
In the
to be
absence
honest.
of a common cause, it seems beyond any one individual to make Ul'dah whole.
And the presence of a Garlean agent within the immortal flames only makes matters worse.
Okay, so she's sitting also on the edge so she can have her legs kind of dangle over. She could sit fully in the chair with her legs completely up on it, but that would probably be considered rude. But see, she's not leaning back like this. She's actually, you know, kind of curled in on herself in a more natural pose, the way she's sitting.
Even accounting for Uldah's historic reliance upon mercenaries, such a grievous breach of security is unprecedented. I fear this business will provide the monetarists with a rod to beat Rauban.
He's screaming in the other room, so just so you guys know.
Eorzea can ill afford for the immortal flames to be dampened now. Ere long, the Garleans will turn their ravenous gaze toward our lands once more. If we are to resist their might, our nations must stand together.
I didn't know these cutscenes were going to be so long, by the way. I
Yet for
apologize.
this to happen, our nations must be whole. Cannot be done to improve the situation in Ul'dah.
No. No, except maybe killing
The true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness,
Kelechi.
and hopes of her citizens.
Oh, it is Nanamo. I
Alas,
wasn't wrong.
The citizens shall never know these things, so long as their lives are ruled by the ambitions of the few. The monetarists claim to represent the best interests of the people, but in sooth they desire only to manipulate them for their own selfish ends.
That's a good word, sooth.
For the government to serve the people, it must be formed of the people. For Ul'dah to move forward, it is not only the syndicate that must be dissolved.
The Sultana ship?
Nay, you jest.
My friends, It was for no other reason than to make known to you mine intent that I requested your presence here.
She had a tea party to tell them that she wants to dissolve the syndicate and her role as Sultana.
When I make my declaration to the people, chaos shall inevitably ensue. As the last monarch in the line of Ul, I make unto you this request.
No more monarchy. Abolish the monarchy. Democracy.
Help Roban to preserve order and protect the people. Forsake them, and you forsake yourselves. For a strong Eorzea will ever have need of a strong Ul'dah.
I actually quite like Nana Mo's voice actress. I don't know, I just like the sound
Your
of her
Grace,
voice.
Are you certain of this?
There is no other way. When the time is ripe, the nation shall become a true republic. Both royalists and monetarists shall cease to be. Ul'dah will no longer belong to kings or queens or merchant princes, but to her people.
This is a good tea party. Nanamo's great at parties that she throws herself.
Forgive me for casting aside all that you have toiled for in my name.
She's not aware of how much she's yelling in the other room.
Beyond this gesture, I am powerless to help my subjects.
Their soup's getting cold. Oh! Locked! Locked! Why is it locked? This quest... okay. So I can't even do the next part until I do these dungeons. Alright. Well... Okay. I'm guessing now would be a good time then to do these in probably the coils? The binding coils, right? Do you think now's a good time to do them? Like next time I'll see about getting maybe a group together so I can get through them. Cause I can't even continue with the main scenario until I get those done. Okay. That's fine. Anyway, we're gonna wrap up here. I'm sorry for going so long. I didn't know that was going to be such a long cutscene to end that quest line. Are those available to me? How do you unlock those? Actually, how do you do those? How do you get those unlocked? Is there someone I have to talk to? Is there like a side quest that I have to do to unlock them? I can look it up, but like I don't have access to those, so I couldn't. I have to look into getting them ready for next week. Anyway, these are not that. Whatever. I'll look into it. I'm not gonna keep you guys too much longer because we've already almost gone a whole hour over. Just quick announcements, I guess. There's not really anything. Stream schedule should be normal. Just should go along as planned. So Psychonauts on Wednesday, Pokemon Legends on Thursday, and Celeste on Friday. Art stream on Sunday. And that's pretty much it, I think. Like I said, I'll have to look into seeing if anyone from my free company is maybe available to help me with coil stuff. I still can't words. But yeah, there's not much else going on. I mean, if there's any updates, again, the Twitter and the Discord are good places to be. So until then, I guess have a good night, everyone. Stay warm, all that fun stuff. It's Oh, it's 15 degrees out. It's not nearly as cold as it was last night. But you know, take care. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. We'll go back to the normal overlay, and I won't be done up like I got hit with Homer Simpson's makeup shotgun next time. I'll go back to being boring and normal. That way my eyelids won't be heavy and I won't be as sleepy by default. But yeah. Yep, that's it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks again so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed a bit more Final Fantasy XIV, and I'll hope to see you guys again soon. But until then, have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, great. Bye-bye!